Once I complete all these minigames, you'll never have to hear this music ever again. Like, literally never again.
Hello AJ.
Let me see what you have! No!
everybody, how are we doing? Hope we're doing well. Welcome in. Peachy, congrats on being first. Kat, congrats on being second. Enjoy your reading of the things that we shall not name. I mean, we can name them, but like, you've already named it. Whatever. Anyway, I'm just saying words at this point. How are we doing today on this Monday? That is very much a Monday. It's a Monday. Anyway, is it just you as Twitch played with redemptions? Whatever do you mean, Peachy? You finally hit 50 redemption points. What are you talking about? Are you talking about like the Pika Squawks? The channel points? I'm confused by what you mean. I don't understand what you mean. You confuse me, Peachy. There's 25 now, not 3. They're in 2s now, not 3. What are you talking about? Are you talking about the little menu that pops up? That scales based on the size of your browser and your screen. That scales as appropriate. I don't know what to tell you. Yours is on default. No, but like if your screen is smaller, then the rows will be smaller, and if your screen is larger, the rows will be larger. Like my laptop has been on like 2.5. My laptop's just weird. It's broken. It shows me 2.5 rows, and it's kind of annoying because I can't scroll to see the third row, and it sucks. But your screen's not changing. As I always say, I don't know, Peachy. Twitch be weird is all I know. Twitch be weird, and I don't know why. I don't know why. But I hope you're doing well. Kat, I hope you're also doing well. You've already left probably, and you know what? That's so fair. That's so valid. Lurkers, I hope you're all having a fantastic time, but do not feel obligated to respond because you're lurking. Did Peachy just pull enemies just... Okay, I was gonna say, if Peachy, you just pulled enemies just to pull them into me, that would be so rude. Wait, you're almost caught up. You're talking here. Oh my god, wait, Peachy actually might catch up. You actually might catch up. That's wild. I was like, hold on a second. Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna talk to Thaf. It's a really interesting name, and I don't know why his name is Thaf, but his name is Thaf, so let's talk to Thaf. If you're ready, we can leave right now, though you hadn't seen another fellow around, have you? I thought he'd have come out by now. Again, is he the guy I beat up? You think he'll be alright? Yeah. Yeah, okay, we did beat him up. Same quest. Crazy, Peachy. Good on you. I'm so proud of you. Insane. Dream, hello. I see that you have decided to stay up after all. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Bork. I'm moving my stuff on my desk. My desk is a little bit messy. But you know what? That's okay. I did not mean to pull those enemies. And yet, I did. Also, I feel like everything is so loud right now. No, I don't know why. Game is loud, the music's loud, the sound effects loud, the world is loud. Sort of. Are you like feeling like just collapsing, Doom? You feel like you'll just like drop dead in the next 2 seconds? I get it. That's understandable. Don't drop dead, but feel free to drop into bed. I'm kind of proud and kind of disappointed with that rhyme, and I cannot choose which. Watching from your phone? Fair enough. Fair enough. If you need sleep, you need sleep, you know. Did you have to jump me so hard? I'll be feeling it for the next fortnight at least. Not to be done by it though, I've pointed your over-eager companions in the right direction and have gone on ahead to any get moving. Normally we'll walk atop the tracks, but seeing as a young lady has a much shorter stride... are you talking about me? Oh no, you're probably talking about Minfilia. I mean, it could be either of us, really. The low road presents dangers, but having been on the receiving ends of your friend's blows, I'm not worried. Cool. Let's take the low road. Because the high road is for people who have, like, moral superiority, and we don't have that, apparently. And the reason you get up is because you remembered you have Ben and Jerry's. Of course. Oh my god, I have ice cream. I feel that. I've been there, even. Oh, that's something. All right, what? Wait, what does he hear? What does he hear? Oh, a single 2 coyotes. Oh, I just pulled another enemy by accident. That's unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. Just casually pulling a 3rd enemy. Oh shit, I think I stayed in the airway for that. Oh, maybe not. Ichi, we did it. Yay. My eyes are just hurting right now. Oh, you know what I forgot to do actually? I was meant to defrost some food for dinner tonight and completely forgot to do it. So I got home and I was like, ah shoot, I don't actually have dinner ready. But thankfully I had a leftover burger from like last night, so I just had that. But it's kind of upsetting when you have this food that you want to have, but you realize you're so stupid that you forgot to defrost it. Wait, Peachy, these are my enemies. Are they active for you as well because we're on the same quest and the game like is smart enough to realize this? Admit, I didn't expect this route to be quite so fraught with danger. We're nearly to Twine, so we should make it without further ease. Because you're in a party too? Nice, love that. Because I was like, the last one spawned one for each of us, because I think that just spawned at the end of a conversation. Whereas this one was like, enter into an area and it will spawn things. Which is pretty cool. Eating ice cream straight from the tub. Oh, that's the, what's the word? That's the... Oh, shoot. Hold on, I'm backing up. Actually, no, I'm going to grab the Aetherite. Then I'm going to grab that, and then I'm going to back up, because I missed a current. No, so fair, Doom. You finish your ice cream and you go to bed. Eating out the tub is such a vibe, but unfortunately I don't get to do it very often because I have a roommate, which is my sister, and we, you know, share desserts and stuff, so we can't just eat from the tub because we both use the ice cream, you know? Although there's like none left, there's very few left, and then we'll eat from the tub when we're just like having the rest of it. But it's so rare, you know? It's so rare. I don't think I've had Ben & Jerry's in ages either. But I love it. 19 to the... Oh, you're on top of this thing. Oh my god. Okay. I gotta climb up here, then go across that. Yeah, Peachy already knew, but Peachy just didn't tell me. Peachy wanted to watch me struggle, which, you know, I appreciate that. I appreciate letting me struggle. You know, sometimes you gotta work things out for yourself. You didn't even know.
Well, you're supposed to
laugh. No, she doesn't eat all the ice cream. How are you, Harris? How are you as well? Beth, you want to watch me struggle? You always want to watch me struggle. This is no surprise. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Mate, yeah, my sister. I don't know why you're acting so surprised. I did say this. I said my roommate, which is my sister. It's not like I was hiding this. But if I said, oh, my sister eats all the ice cream, there'd maybe be like a little bit like, yeah, context is needed kind of slightly, okay? Leave me alone. I did explain myself. You shut up. I said my roommate, which is my sister. It was immediately followed up. There's no hiding information here, Beth. Calm down. Oh my god. The original dwellings were built to house those laborers tasked with building the track. Over time, miners came to seek their fortunes, and that's what made the town grow to what you see before you today. Blah, 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 blah. You keep streaming ice, Beth, ice immediately, like the second I did, there was no hidden information. It was pure clarification. You shut up because you know I'm right and you're just being silly. I think everyone can spam caps. Peachy fudging spams caps, and Peachy's not a mod. Peachy is a VIP, but I don't think I have caps protection on. That's why Peachy gets away with it. Because you've doubtless noticed, the track goes to the very heart of the town. It was the heart of the town back when the trolley still carried everyone home. Now there is no trolley. Dun dun dun. Okay. So we have some meds, I think. You yell a lot. I know. And that's okay. Like, I don't see the problem with people using caps when they're excited. They want to, like, yell and, like, you know, be all like, oh my god, exclamation, whatever. I don't see the problem with it. Tea time? Oh, here we go, Beth. Is this about the same topic that your tea has been for the past few days? If so, keen. If not, keen anyway. Oh boy. Oh yeah, okay, okay. I'm sitting here with my imaginary hot chocolate. Got my little chalky milk. Sucks to be. Sorry, I know that's probably not how you meant it, but like being like, yeah, it sucks to be accused of something you didn't do. But whatever. Shinjay, hello. How are you? You have actual hot choc? I am a little jealous because it's the middle of fudging winter, and like I don't have any hot chocolate, and that makes me upset. Why is Mum messaging me? Is this important? Does she want an immediate response? He's like, I figured. That's so funny. It's like, I figured. I'm hurt now. Okay. He demands to know who ate the ice cream. Wait, who? Wait, what? When? Where? Why? How? Well, look, he can be hurt, and you know, that's fair enough too, because he did like you and you were together for a while. Like, that's fine, but that's also not your problem. So, your sister messaged her being like, you're too loud, so Mum's telling you. My sister messaged Mum saying that I'm too loud when she's all the way in Italy. I'm just so loud she can hear me from across the world. Absolutely insane, Peachy. Oh, Mum messaged the man to know who I... No, she was just asking me how my day was. You forgot Australia has backward seasons? It's okay, Doom. We don't have backward seasons. You guys just have forward seasons. Sorry, I'm not funny. Yeah, she... Well, no, see, that's the thing. She knows it's stream time, so she knows she shouldn't be messaging me because I'm not going to see her messages. You can hear me from here? Yeah, Peachy, you're in my stream, you silly goose. I struggled. I forgot what the word was for goose. Almost government name dropped you. Oh my god, I'd have to ban you. I wouldn't, but like, please don't. Honk honk. Australia's own. Hey! Don't you attack our Christmas tunes, okay? Our Christmas tunes are top tier. Get out of here with your normal jingle bells. It's fudging. What's the name of our Jingle Bells version, Beth? Do you remember it by any chance? Because I don't. Shinjay, do you remember it? Do any Australians in chat remember our fudging Jingle Bells name? No. Maybe we just call it Jingle Bells still, but it's like Australian Jingle Bells. You're blanking? I'm blanking! I'm blanking! Hold, I'm Googling this. What is our Australian Jingle Bells song? It's just called Aussie Jingle Bells. It's just called Aussie Jingle Bells. That's why we're blanking. Because it's just Jingle Bells with Aussie in front. Yeah, it's Aussie Jingle Bells. Listen, we're fine. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, this guy's drunk. Point being the holiday known for snow. Yeah, well, it's a holiday known for snow for you guys. It's not known for snow for us. It's not like every Christmas we come around and we're like, oh fudge, it's not snowing again. Oh god, caught us off guard every time. Like, no, we don't associate Christmas with snow. That's just not a thing we do. We associate it with biskies, sorry, beaches, eskies. I merged the two together because I saw Shinjay's message and it got me mixed up. Beaches, eskies, hot weather. I merged beaches and eskies. I don't know how it happened. It just did. Beth, you should have been here yesterday when I stumbled over an entire message talking to Kat. Oh no, wait, you were here. You were here. Never mind. I take it back. Yeah, cricket as well. What else? It sounds like biscuits, but like a cutesy little name for biscuits. And now I want some. It's like actually that's Bickies. It's similar. Barbecues, exactly. See, that's what we associate our Christmas with. Yeah, we have Christmas in July, but like no one really cares for it mostly. I mean, there'd be some people who really want their like snowy Christmas, but like, if you want a snowy Christmas, you're not even gonna like stay in the like populated cities. You're like going up to the fudging mountains. Like, you're not even getting that unless you go elsewhere. Okay, Beth cares for it, but what I mean is like the majority of the population doesn't celebrate it. It's like a thing that like a smaller portion of the population will celebrate. Like it's kind of mainstream in that everyone knows it exists, and there'll be like some companies that will like lean into the Christmas in July theme and stuff. So it's definitely a thing, but it's not like everyone does it, you know? It was the one work social event you went to. Nice, Beth, nice. Like thousands of dollars go to mountains, exactly, it's a lot. Quinn, oh my god, Quinn, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in, congrats on being 4th today. The rest of you are slacking off. How are things? We're talking about how Christmas is not associated with winter here. And everyone who's like, oh my god, you Australians have this weird thing where like Christmas isn't snowy, and it's like, yeah, it's normal for us. Beth, congrats on being 5th. Okay, Quinn, get scammed. Get scammed! But I'll take your points anyway. You're slacking because you can't... Well, you're not slacking, you claimed first. That's not slacking, that's doing your part. I'm doing my part. That's you right now. I don't know what you expected, Quinn. I don't know what you expected. You know I don't swear. You redeem no swearing? You're dumb. You're stupid. You silly little goose. Also, I'm being called a... No, wait, no. I keep thinking I'm being called the frail little girl. It's Minfilia over here. She's the frail little girl. Scammer gets scammed. Literally. Wait. But I'm the scammer. How are you scamming me? I mean, I'm not a scammer. Scamming is very much illegal, and I wouldn't recommend nor advise anyone scam people. You're gonna scam me out of all the viewers? Yeah. Quinn, please tell us the plan. I'm actually curious, how are you gonna scam my viewers away from me? Actually, now I'm scared that everyone might just do it for the bit and they'll all just leave me because it's funny. This is the next level of scam. Go on. Call out all the lurkers. You start calling out the lurkers, I start banning. But not the lurkers. I won't. Imagine you start calling out the lurkers and I just start banning the lurkers. Guys, I don't scam my fans. That's my pitch. Okay, but you see, my fans choose to be scammed. It's like, that's their choice. That's their choice. Oh boy, I'm gonna get cancelled for that one. Ninjas in 14. Well, that sounds like a you problem. Let the ninjas be their ninjaing, you know? This is where you just follow both. I mean, you guys can absolutely follow Quinn. I'm just saying, he does stream and play video games, so you could do it. You could do it. You could do it. Anyway, the world doesn't care, Quinn. You see that? The world doesn't care. I didn't say it, he did. This is Magnus guy. You're not getting there, and the trolley thing doesn't run on hopes and dreams, bet. You don't know my ninja experience, so you don't know if I can explain. Don't. Da, 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 da. I don't know what that jingle was, just go with it. Quinn, are you okay? Are you okay? Quinn, what's up? What's happening? What's going on in your life? How are things? What's up? We're not fools, it's necessity that drives us to Nabatha Rang. If you insist the trolley's not an option, tell us why. No. Thanks, Magnus. He just said absolutely not. You're chilling? Nice. I'm glad. I'm glad. Well, I'm so glad that that went smoothly. I have so many people asking me to play Peak. I have like a list, and it's not just a list, it's like I've had like 7 or 8 people ask me to play Peak, and I'm like, I've already like promised to play Peak with some people. So I feel like I'm gonna play Peak with those people. And then at the end of that, I'm gonna be like, okay, on to the next group of friends. I'm gonna play with them, and then I'm gonna be on to the 3rd group, and I'm just gonna get to the point where I'm like, how many times am I gonna play Peak? It's gonna be some sort of record. I've never had so many people ask to play the same game with me before, and it's kind of great. But it's also kind of like, why is this happening? What's going on? Why are so many people wanting to play Peak with me? But having said that, that's not a no. I'm keen to play. You're just gonna be like quite a bit down the list. I'm flexing he's popular. I'm not flexing I'm popular. I'm surprised I'm popular, okay? There's a difference. I'm also not that popular. It's just a lot of people want to play Peak with me. Which, to be fair, I still haven't bought the game, but given all the fudging people saying, please play Peak, I should probably just buy the game. So, Peak looks so fun. I haven't seen much of it because I want to avoid spoilers, but it seems like a lot of fun. So I think the people who asked first are Retsky and Nix, and I think someone else in that group might be playing as well. So like they're who I'm going to play it with. I don't know if it's going to be on stream or not is the thing. I assume probably not. But then in terms of who I'm playing after that, there are like quite a few people, so. You missed the old me straight from the go. Me set of my goals. What does that mean? Yeah, Nix. Nix is great. I haven't talked to her too much. She's pretty like actively playing and like with some other people. She's around, but I haven't been able to speak to her a lot because time zones and work and yuck. But I miss her. Quinn, you don't even know who Nix is. You're right though, she is the GOAT, but you don't know her. He only said that because he thinks I'm weak and he's right, but he can't be. I won't be forever. There has to be some way. I must find it. Level 79. Everyone is the GOAT until proven otherwise. No, I feel like you have to deserve being called the GOAT. I feel like you can be respected unless proven other. Well, it's just like you can be like at a minimum, like you could be a certain level of something, right? And then if you lose like respect and you do horrible things, you get worse. But if you do things, you can get better, right? You can do good, you can be loved, and then that can improve, and then you become the GOAT, right? Like I feel like you have to like earn being the GOAT. I don't know. Maybe it's just me though. Maybe that's just me. Quinn, don't worry though. You've earned the GOAT. I might want to play Lion King. I don't get that at all. Is this a thing because like Peak is about climbing a mountain and they'll probably like chuck me off the edge or something? I really don't know much about Peak at all. Okay, cool. As I've said, I've been trying to stay away from Peak because I don't want spoilers on like the locations and the gameplay. Like I know a little bit because I raided, I think I raided Mr. Charity when he was playing it. And so I saw a bit of like gameplay there and it seemed really fun, and that's when I was like, right, I want to play this game. But they were like actually trying to play the game rather than being silly, which is kind of out of character for Mr. Charity, I must say. He's usually the clown, you know? Anyway, Quinn, congratulations, you've gotten 7 minutes of no swearing. That's crazy. The rest of the stream, however, has had 28 minutes and a half of no swearing. So like win, lose, I don't know. I'm sorry, I was stuck in my own head again. It's clear Magnus has no intention of helping us, but perhaps we should ask the other residents. They may know about the trolley. Oh my god! Fudging Harris jumping down from the fudging skies. It's for her to choose what shape her destiny will take, and it's for me to stay silent. To protect her, teach her, stand by her, that's the least I can do. There's quite some character growth from Thancred being all like, trying to get Minfilia to like follow in his everything and want control, to him being now like, no, now it's her choice. You can't do your no staring redeem, you always mess up, that's unfortunate. Meanwhile, I just have a fudging internal filter that I don't even realize I do. Which is very helpful for the no swearing redeem, and also just never swearing in the first place. So. I don't even know how it works, to be honest. I can't invite you, Harris. I'm not party lead. I'm sorry. No fudge redeem. Ooh. I wonder how I'd go with that, because I feel like I could definitely do it. Like I've had enough practice of not swearing. I feel like I wouldn't exactly struggle with not saying fudge, right? But having said that, if fudge is the equivalent of a swear, then I should struggle to the same extent, right? So I guess I can prove that this isn't the case? It'd be an interesting thought experiment. Okay, but like people who like not say, okay. So yes, completely understand. And if you're doing like end game, like top tier content or whatever, like you're doing the hardest stuff, like it sort of makes sense for you to know your class, right? But a lot of people just play this game casually because it is a casual game. They're not doing like end game content. They're just doing MSQ. They're doing little dungeons and they're not like trying to like push like top tier DPS or whatever. So it's not necessarily like a bad thing if a ninja uses AoE instead of single target, because they're still going to clear the content anyway. They're just here to enjoy their game, you know? Is it efficient? Is it optimized? No. But it doesn't always have to be. Again, unless you're doing end game like top tier content. If you're just running through dungeons and it's kind of like, yeah, it's a bit of time loss, but who cares? That's just my take on it. I don't know. That's just me. Also, as a second note, learning when to use your mudra as a ninja is freaking tough. It is so hard to like actually memorize what does what. So I'll cut them some slack, you know? It's my one dot, you know, when you use it, it's knowing they're stronger than instant damage. But again, that's not their fault though. The game does a really poor job of explaining when you should do things. The description for potency is really tough to understand when something is more or less potent. And that's before you even take into account things like pet potency and the 20% damage debuff for tanks because you get 20% less damage. Like, there is so many like different reasons why someone's not going to be able to like supremely optimize their class. And if, I don't know, I'm just kind of very much of the opinion that like, yeah, you can give someone a little like hint and stuff being like, oh, did you know that this is actually more efficient? Or like, oh, just giving you a tip, you could do this, and that's fine. But no one ever has to like actually accept your tip and then use it. Like, people can play the game how they want. And again, unless you're doing top tier end game content, I don't know. I just feel like let them play how they want to play. If they want to use their dot in every enemy, sure thing. You can tell them it's not as efficient, but in the end of the day, they're a random person, you're a random person. They just want to play their game the way they want to play their game, you know? You can't force that. That's just me. You're pleased to know that if I got our friend back home with no trouble, he's just fine. He was a bit shaken up. Who's the friend again? who was he? Oh, the dude I beat up. Yeah, of course. Yeah, Magnus was rude. He said, shut up, I'm drunk, go away. I had a faint hope your need might prompt him to action, but I suppose it was foolish of me. Dang. I'll show you the yes, please show me the trolley car. You could give it a stroke or two. It has some very smooth wood. I'm just shaking my head. Yeah, we're not giving up. If D was compared to Glare, they'd have a case, but they're using Dark Knight's Abyssal Drain instead of Carbon Split. Again, Harris, my point still stands. If they're not doing endgame content trying to push the hardest dungeons, why does it matter? Just let someone play the game they want to play their game. If it's not the most efficient, if it's not the most perfect, it doesn't matter because everyone plays games differently. Just let them be, you know? Yes, it's not efficient. Yes, they could do so much more, but most people who play games, any types of games, aren't min-maxing the hell out of every single aspect of their rotation, trying to absolutely get everything perfect. That's the way you play the game, and that's totally fine. That's the way I play games, and it's totally fine. But like, some people don't really care for that, and that's okay. And some people do, but they're just not good at it either. They struggle. That's also okay. You're so observant, give me fudge points. Okay, Beth, okay. Okay, Beth. No one will understand why. No one will get it. No one will understand. However, Beth has demanded fudge points, and so fudge points she shall have. Trolley enthusiast. Oh my god, you're so right. Hey, chat, here's a trolley question for you, okay? On one track is Emmet Selk. Emmet Selk alone is on tied to a track. You can pull the track, and you can hit Lord Fudging the the Lord Zed guy who we thought died, but he was actually possessed by another Ascian. Who do you pull the lever and kill them? Who do you kill? Dumbest trolley question ever. Xenos, thank you. Lord Xenos. Beth's like, who the fudge are you talking about? It's characters from this game, Beth. Characters from this game. That's why you don't know them. Because you're nowhere near this far in the game and you haven't been watching. And that's totally valid. So anyway, who do you don't pay attention? That's okay. That's okay. You're not the only one here. You pull it to aim it at Xenos in a heartbeat. Okay, good. Now, instead of Xenos on the track, you have ooh, who's okay. On one track, the train is headed for Emmett Selk. You can pull the lever and it redirects to Urianger. What do you do? I'm gonna try work out like what people are vibing for their characters based on me just asking stupid trolley questions. I'm gonna try create like a list. Yeah. Okay, I was wondering if the desire for people to like hit Urianger because his English is horrible was stronger than the fact that he's a good guy, you know? I was trying to work out where we judge that here. Even if you're here to chat to you. Exactly. And you know what? I appreciate that, Beth. I appreciate that. I love it when people are here and like actually into the game and like enjoy the game, talk about the game, they want to view the game and stuff. Like that's great. But I just really want to I want to chat to people. That's why I stream. Oh, we know where Harris's opinion lies. Okay, fine. Let's assume Emmett Selk can't warp away, okay? Let's assume. Kittens, hello. How are you? Hope you're doing well. This guy, me? Is it me? How are you? Hope things are good in your life. If you do a trolley question of you and me, you get picked to be run over in your own stream. Let's bring those vibes back. Okay, chat. On one rail, the train is headed towards me. I'm tied on the tracks. You can pull the lever and the train will be redirected to a completely empty track where no one will get hit and you'll be lauded as a hero by all. What do you do? No, not you, Peachy! Never. I would never put you in a trolley problem. Well, never say never. Because all you hear these days for Urianger is my friend's Surferman accent. Oh, I forgot about that. That's so funny. You let fate decide you don't touch the track. Yeah, I figured. Either put me there or don't. Well, Peachy, I might put you there at some point. Wait, Peachy, who's your favorite character in Final Fantasy XIV? Absolute favorite, someone you'd die for, your wifey or husbando. Who would it be? Someone needs to kill that ego, also less layers. Okay, fine. You're not lauded as a hero by me. People just respect the fact that you've saved a life. How about that? Estinian? So Peachy, there is a train on the track and it is headed straight for Estinian. You can pull the lever, but if you do, the train will turn over to the other rail and it will be running straight for you instead. What do you do? That's why some people are not able to answer that question if you protect the most. Save best boy. Peachy would literally sacrifice herself for a fictional character, chat. I want you all to know that. That's so sad. So devastating, honestly. The question of whether lawyers has a soul is subjective and not a real one. It's a metaphor. Nah, lawyers have souls. I can confirm. I work with some absolutely wonderful people, even if you guys don't want to admit that I'm wonderful, okay? Oh, I need to open the toolbox. I was like, what in the world? Where is my quest? I realized I had to open the toolbox. Wait, you're not going to post the entire AI here? Wait, what? What do you mean AI? What? You open a box revealing the proud array of lovingly maintained tools within. Oh, pfft. This menu popping up when the quack went off threw me off. I was so confused. It was an AI copy. No, I know it's a copy paste from Google, but I don't know what you mean by AI. Like, are you saying that someone made that with ChatGPT? Like, I don't understand. In short, your ex is upset you might have a fake boyfriend. Yeah, look, your ex can, like, suck it up. They're your ex. You broke up with them because they screwed up, like, 15 times. And if they're hurt, then too bad, so sad. I'm sorry? I'm sorry, but I'm not. Let's get a mid-sized wrench. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I hate that. Oh god, I hate the AI response. I understand what you mean now. It's disgusting and I hate it. Yeah, no, I get you. I get you. I hate it. That's so exaggerated and I felt really weird doing that. And also my headphones were a little loose. No, I know you hate it too. I know you hate it too, kittens. You love the AI response? It did the work for... Oh no, Beth, don't tell me you're a ChatGPT lover. Don't tell me, Beth. Don't tell me you use it for everything, Beth. Don't you do this to me. Don't you break my heart. Oh, mine. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're just gonna park that one, chat. I don't want to get into it right now. I don't want to get into it right now, chat. Let's just put that to the side, okay? Because I will go off, and I don't want to do that to Beth. Use it for lawyer up. ChatGPT is excruciatingly bad for legal stuff. I just want to point that out, Beth. I know you use it for your RP and that's totally fine, but oh my god, is it actually just really bad for that? Like, so bad for that. Oh no. No, I know. That's why I'm like, I know you're using it for roleplay, but I just have to specify it's horrible. Oh no. But also I have to ask, I'm just a little curious. This is not judgment, this is just me curious. How, maybe why? Why do you use ChatGPT to write the roleplay for you? Does that not take the fun out of the actual role-playing because you're no longer role-playing, the bot's role-playing? Does that make sense? Am I making sense? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Most of the dev team for Candy Crush was 5 in an AI program that they built. Yeah, well that's exactly what's happening. Duolingo team was 5 because the AI is replacing them now. Like it's a thing in the industry and you can see that the quality of a product once it's been replaced by AI is just absolutely like 10 times worse. But no one cares because it's what the shareholders want and the stock prices go up because the tech bros see AI and they get very happy. Well, hey, no, that's a bit harsh. Kittens, a lot of people love Candy Crush. I think Candy Crush is not great and kind of a little lazy, but like, I'm not going to attack on something that a lot of people clearly enjoy, even though they're like absolutely predatory as hell when it comes to microtransactions, but I'm not going to go down that path. You have a fluffy little man in your lap, going to bed has been postponed. Oh no, not the cat! The cat ruined everything. I'm quite handy to have around. You can open your own fudging toolbox. Your tools are right there. You have options. You do the work. You pay Candy Crush on your flight? See, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not here to judge anyone for what they like, you know? Candy Crush is from your uni era, so like a decade ago. I forget how old Candy Crush is, to be honest. These aren't often necessary these days, but if we're gonna do this, we may as well do it properly. If by some miracle the night returns, it's a nice thought. Yeah, let's fix this lamp. No, what do you mean no? What's no? What did I say? What did who say? What's going on? Wait, okay, no, I don't forget how old you are. I knew exactly. What did I end up saying? Because I had a few thoughts before I like figured out what I was gonna respond with. And which means I've forgotten what I actually did respond with. Because I could have said a lot of things, and because you're young at heart. No, don't know me, Beth. I'm very confused. What happened? What happened? You're young. I didn't say anything. Maybe I did say something. I genuinely have no idea, and I'm so sorry for what I did say. Maybe can you make some animals and put them there based on the animals we have elsewhere? Wait, what? God, I don't know what that, I don't know if I know what that means. I don't know if I know what that means. Bit of this post seems to have splintered. Whether it's a lamp to be lit or not, we don't want those little pieces of wood jabbing the next person. Yep. Harris, why are you barking? Let's get a saw because no, a rough file. We're trying to like file the wood down. Oh, I wasn't surprised. No, it wasn't that I wasn't surprised. I had to think about it and I was like, hold on. What years were university? How many degrees did you do? How old are you now? I was like doing the math. I was like working out like approximately what age. You know what I mean? Because like I did 2 degrees and I finished uni like technically when I was like 26. Like I you know, like that fudging, that could mean anything, you know? Whoops, you sneezed and now Casper has fled. Does that mean you're going to bed? Hey, that rhymes. Fled in bed. That's crazy. No, it's not that I wasn't surprised. It was more that I took my time to actually do the math and the calculations and work out exactly how long it had been. So I still had to think about it, but that's why I wasn't surprised, because I took the time to think about it. Like, you can be not surprised by anything if you just take the time to think beforehand. I'm just saying. Actually, no, maybe that's not true. That's a little bit, okay, no, that's definitely not how being surprised works. You're unfollowing. No, Beth, you're so young. You're like, not even like you're not even like, I'm trying to be like, what proportion of your life can I say is the truth without A, giving away your age, and B, going too high up and making you feel like you're too old. Oh my god, Beth actually unfollowed. That's crazy. Thanks for refollowing, and no thank you for unfollowing, you ungrateful friend. I'm so sorry. That was mean of me. I apologize. You don't have to leave yet. Fair enough, Dean. Fair enough. Can you borrow a floppy disk? Whoa, hey, kittens, careful, careful. I still used fudging floppy disks when I was in primary school. I was 6 years old and I was using floppy disks. Okay? They're not that old. Okay? Floppy disks were only 20 years ago. I want you to know. 20 years ago, floppy disks had just about been phased out. So, calm down. Floppy disks were the best. Put those into our little computer, play Zoom beanies. You use floppy disks, you're allowed. Well, that's the thing. I was like, we're about the same age. I would have been surprised if you didn't. They are, Harris, exactly. It disappoints me a lot of people don't know why floppy disks is a save icon. But like, that's understandable. It's 20 years ago. There are a lot of adults who weren't around when floppy disks are there. What bugs me even worse is there are a lot of people who don't understand why the telephone icon is what it is. Similar argument, sure, but like, come on, those are more universal, they're more widespread. Everyone knows what an old telephone should look like, and yet some people clearly don't. And that makes me sad. That makes me sad. Don't make coasters now. I would never ruin a floppy disk by turning it into a coaster. I'm sorry, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I'm right. I know I'm right. I know I'm right. That's why I said it. But sometimes I do say things even though I'm wrong, so, you know, take that with a grain of salt. The view of tracks is breathtaking here, chat. Look at this breathtaking view. Did you know mining has always been a primary vocation of folks in the hills of Amber? But after a certain point, they dug up everything that could easily be reached and carried back by manpower alone, and so the Empire struck down upon the idea of the Talos, so they had them work abroad, and so the Nabeth brought the Mistal engineers who specialized to the hills, and then the mining industry picked up again. Did you guys know that? Isn't that crazy? I learned that like right now. You should look for coasters that look like for floppy disks. No, you know what I really want? I really want a new mouse pad. Because this one's a little... Did you say... I don't think I said Beth. I don't think I said Beth. Did I say Beth? Chat, did I say Beth? What do you mean weird fact nobody needs to know? That's a normal fact that people do know, and there's nothing wrong with knowing it, so why does nobody need to know it? I'm a little confused. Okay, Beth, no, not one of those. No, very much no thank you. I've seen those like weird... A, I just don't like it. I don't want it. B, that would be so uncomfortable having like these little like bumps where you're trying to rest your hand and like use your mouse. Like that'd be so inconvenient. I don't think, no, that's, I don't know, I don't even understand the appeal. I don't care if it was Y'shtola. As I said, Harris, I don't thirst for anyone in this game. Y'shtola's just like the one I slightly like more just generally, but like I don't thirst for anyone. Like boobies confirmed. Okay. You know what? That's exactly what I said, and that's exactly what I meant. You're so right, Beth. You're so correct. The ones we know are likely the ones in the case. Oh, I see what you... Oh my god, Peachy, what the fudge is that link? Peachy, what is this link? Someone made crochet floppy disk coasters. Oh my god! They're only $5.50 Australian? That's crazy! They look so good though, actually. Peachy, get some for us. They're in the UK, the delivery is better. Oh, never mind. Do you want to know why they're cheap? Because it's just a pattern. It's just a pattern to make them. It's not actually the product itself. I can't crochet. It'd be trash for me. And also it means delivery isn't an issue because you just get like a file or whatever, right? I know you crochet. I know you do. That's why I was like, oh, I can't crochet. I can't do it. But you can. You can. When to make a person's floppy disk into a hard drive, kittens, the door is there. I know you can't see it, but like leave. Like just take a step out. Come back when you've thought about what you've done. Mr. left taking their knowledge with them. It was 15 years ago and the last of them took off for Yulmore. They all left for the freaking Yulmorians. That's devastating. Why do I have so many Discord messages though? Like, hold up. Wait for summer? Why? What's happening in summer? When we put Pig in bed together. Beth's over here like, during summer, I'm actually gonna gate crash your place and then we're gonna both put Pig in bed. That's Beth right now. You can't leave and you get 20,000 more points. Okay, kittens, I'm so sorry. I gave Final Fantasy 15 a real good go. I did like at least 5 streams. I did 5 to 10 streams of it. Did not enjoy it and stopped. I gave it a real good go for you. It wasn't my thing. Even if you were to redeem it again and ask for it, I would not do it. I would give you your points back. I am not playing 15 again. I'm so sorry, kittens. I know you love the game and I can appreciate that you love the game. I don't. It might be a thing where I end up watching a playthrough of it because I didn't hate the story. The gameplay was so boring. What about 13? Well, what about 8? What about 7 remake, read song? What about the rest of 7? What about Final Fantasy 10? What about Final Fantasy 9? What about... there's so many Final Fantasies! No, I know, kittens, I know. I just felt like I needed to like really like explain that I gave it a good go, and no. Rebirth, that's the one. Thank you, Peachy. I knew it started with the re. Just play them. I haven't even finished 14. And you guys want me to play the other 16 of them. Oh my god, Beth really got us good on that one. Oh my god. What does that even mean? Forfeit? What about forfeit D? Like, what? Anyway. There's no use in lamenting what can't be changed, like Beth's logic. And there's one more thing we need to do while we're out here, so we may as well get to it. Let's kill some vultures, because they're angry. Blah, blah, blah. Can you please follow the tracks and remove some nests? Close to another redemption? Nice. You get close to that redemption. I know, Harris, I know, it was a joke. It was a joke. No, Beth, I also know, it was a joke. It was a joke. I understand my jokes don't really come across as being jokes. I missed your balk reasons because you're on Woofy. And is that not what you meant? Is that not why? Oh god, there are more. Peachy, have you done this quest yet? Oh no! It invisible walled me? I tried to jump over the gap and it put up a god dang invisible wall, so now I have to run all the way back? Game is... Hey Harris, can you be my friend and give me a little bit of a lift, please? Can you give me a lift back up? I can't be stuffed going all the way around. Thank you. Please bring me back to the track. Okay, wait, no, not this. No, Harris, back. Harris, back. Harris, back. I need to go the other way. No, the other way. I don't, this is so mean. That was so mean. I can't believe this right now. I can't believe you've done this. Nah, I don't want your ride. Nah, I don't want it. Nah, I'll take myself there. Thank you very much. I don't trust you anymore. You're a jerk. Get it? Because it's a jerk, but you're a jerk, because anyway. Yeah, I got out because I didn't trust you. You screwed me over. This is rude. Uncalled for. Huge waste of time. I'll just ask Peachy next time. I'll ask for Peachy and I'll wait for Peachy to fly halfway across the map. She could be AFK, that's okay. At least she'll take me where I want to go. Anyway, you get like 0 stars on Uber, by the way. Zero stars on Uber. It was pretty clear that I said I want to go back. You're getting a negative Uber rating. And I'm telling corporate. Also, I want a refund. Oh, I was going to take a drink, but I realized it's going to spawn an enemy, so that would be a really bad time to do so. Hey Harris, can you please let me kill the quest enemies, thank you? Rather than just one-shotting them. I love this Sharky boy. Oh my god, my bot fixed itself. So for the past week or so, you guys wouldn't know this. I think I've only mentioned it once, but for the past week or so, my bot had an issue where it like, it usually tells me like how long till my next ad break, how long the ad break will like last for, etc, etc. For the last week, I had been desynced by about 2 minutes. So it would like tell me the ads are starting 2 minutes later than they actually did start. And then when the ads did start for 3 minutes, it would tell me they were lasting for like 5 minutes. And I don't understand why, but it's synced up again. So we're good, I guess. I don't know what happened. In return for your help, I'll tell you a bit more about the trolley. Nothing that can get started again though, because the only people who knew how to repair it are long gone. When they left, life began to bleed out of time. I don't want your history lesson. I already had like 4 of them. It's only been an hour. Cool story. You know, Beth, this is why I said that, I actually didn't say anything to you. You know what? I admit defeat. I got nothing. You're just being mean, and it hurts. I was born in Twine, raised there. My first word, your first word was trolley? And those were the worst years of my life because the trolley wasn't working. And my first word was trolley and I was a train kid. Anyway, 7 years passed and Magnus and his wife returned. Magnus is a real proper trolley engineer and perhaps he would never have left in the first place if it hadn't been for his son. He wanted his child to grow up away from dangers, but the Sin Eater's got his boy. Oh no, that's so sad. You were very nice and thank you, Beth. Thank you for being really nice to me. You're right, he is such a trolley enthusiast. You know what? We love that for him. When you were a kid, you yearned for the mines. Choo choo. Yeah, exactly. Also, my little pet is floating. I would fall down that hole, but he gets to float. That's a little rude. Anyway. Child always said that someday he wanted to see Magnus's trolley running again, so in his memory, they returned to Twine, started fixing those rails and broken cars, and it was going well for it. What was that? Vultures? Anyway. Choo-choo! Guys, this is a train, okay? Hear me out. I can prove to you this is a train. So you see this is Midgard Sorma. Midgard Sorma is a dragon. He does in fact look like a dragon, but for all intents and purposes, he is a dragon. And you know what? He is a dragon too, so that double checks out. Now, as we all know from the Skyrim Thomas the Tank Engine mod, dragons are also trains. Therefore, I am on a train now. Choo-choo. Hi, Grace. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. You joined at an interesting time. How are things? And now you know the story of the trolley and the Thomas the Tank Engine Dragon Train. Choo choo. Won't do you much good without the Talos though, and even if there was a single one that functioned, things might be different. But consider, they can be different. These legs. It's not on my list, it's available for Game Pass. Okay, question. What is the list that you were referring to? Because I'm a little confused. Is that like the list of all the games I own list? Is it that? And if it's on Game Pass, that's a good start in the Discord. Okay, that's a good start. That's a good start. And Jonas, we're gonna head out. What, you mean on a hunt train? I'm not doing a hunt train. That's okay, I'm not doing a hunt train. You guys can do the hunt train. I'm doing main story. I don't have time for these side tracks. Get it? Because the train tracks. Anyway. It's Fable 3. So here's the problem. I have been interested in the Fable series. I've always been a little curious about it. I never played a Fable game in my life, but I've heard really great things. Problem is, I wouldn't start with Fable 3 because I like to play games in order, and I would start with the first one. That's my issue, kittens. That's my problem. No, I've never played Fable. It just hasn't been something I've ever been exposed to. I've always been keen and interested to do it, and I'm willing to, because I've heard fantastic things. I've just never owned a game of Fable. I've never owned it. It's what I know. It's just something I've always missed. Pretty sure they don't relate. Don't care. I mean, I sort of do care because I'm playing Final Fantasy out of order, but like they really don't relate. I've heard that the Fable gameplay, like the games do like have a story that progresses through them. They aren't canonically in order. Yeah, but it's not about canon order, it's about release order. I play games in release order and watch movies in release order, not in chronological order, if that makes sense. I'll do a bit more research. I'll find out like whether they're like completely like Final Fantasy 14, in which they're totally separate and they have nothing to do with each other. Or if it's just like the overall, like, if the overall like lore of the game is shared between the three, then I will want to play them in release order, if that makes sense. But I'll have a look. The point is, I'm down, kittens, in general for Fable. Because, you know. Play an order and experience the other. And that was the other thing. If I start with Fable 3 and I really like it and I want to play the others, the downgrade's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. So I'm like, playing old games doesn't bother me. I'll do it. It's just, I don't think I want to start with the old game, with the newer ones, you know? Still join us. I'm not joining you on the hunt train. I have things to do. I've got main story quest. I cannot. Not that it'll do you any good, but we have a Talos has been meaning to repair. I can show you if you'd like. It'd certainly be nice to hear something other than Magnus's griping for a change. It's not a hunt train. You just said it was a hunt train. Oh, ad time though. It's ad time, which means I am going to take a break. Once I find where in the world the blue quest is, it's down there. Okay. We're gonna sit here in front of this dude. We're gonna run the ads, and then I'm gonna be back in like 2.5 minutes. So I'll be back soon. Don't go away. Something about ads are here today. I don't know what I'm saying. Bye. Fudge it, I may as well join Peach and Harris wherever the fudge they are while this is happening. I'll just sit there and I'll do nothing. Oh, you mean this train? Okay, that's so valid. Okay, now I'll sit here. We'll sit here. We'll sit here. In this weird spot. Okay. Enjoy the camera angle. Oh my god, dang kittens, you can't just say that! You can't just say that! Anyway, I don't really get it anyway, but I think is that Peaches? It has to be Peaches. Yeah, it's Cooked Chook, that's Peaches. You ready for the hunt? No, I'm leaving, bye! If you pick a game, it has to be the first. Not necessarily. Again, it would depend on the game series and if they actually are related at all. As I said, Final Fantasy, none of the games have literally anything to do with each other. They are completely independent entirely. So that's why it's different for the Final Fantasies. But it does depend on the series, though. I know it limits your options. I understand that. It's just I'm weird in how I play games. My poor friend's left to be eaten by horrid beasts. I feel terrible about running away, but what choice did I have? I even say like a lot of the like as another example, the Call of Duties are also unrelated to each other, right? Because, I mean, unless you're like Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2. Dark Souls is another good example. Like, yes, there's some lore between them, but like, the fudging Dark Souls games, like, you play them independently because none of it makes any sense. No one understands the lore of Dark Souls from playing the games. I played some of the Dark Souls games. That doesn't explain the lore to you fudging at all. You have to look up a video to understand that, and then you watch the video and then you're like even more confused because that doesn't make sense. The Zelda games as well, completely independent of each other. Not all games belong to a series, and even all the games that do belong to a series, not all of them link. Yeah, get it? Because Link is in The Legend of Zelda. I'm so funny. Sorry, I was really proud of that one. Finding someone to go in and retrieve the bodies, I mean, rescue them would absolve me of the blame. I know that's how they are, but I hate that, to be honest. I really hate it because I love video game lore. I love lore. You chuggle, thank you, Beth. See, some people don't think I'm funny. And it's like, you're all wrong. You're all sad inside. Ocarina of Majora do connect. No, I know some of them connect, and in that case, but the ones typically for Legend of Zelda, the ones that do connect are like simultaneously connecting, if that makes sense. Like Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages. They both were released at the same time, and none of them come before each other. They're like simultaneous, right? Truly a most vexing state of affairs. The thought mayhap a closer examination might yield something of value. Much jokes very well. You guys, you just don't appreciate me, okay? The means to build a Talos stone by stone are lost to us, but here before us slumbers a most fine specimen. Were it not for a few minor failings, it would be in working condition. Okay, can we fix those minor failings? Because they're minor. Likely require not but a few modest repairs and a suffusion of aether. We can do that. We can do that. I should stress I performed only the most cursory of examinations, though such arcane constructs are not wholly unfamiliar to me. As I did suspect from the first, it is host to a network of veins through which aether floweth freely. So it would were not for several fractures that now impede said flow. How did you get all that from just a glance? Because he has good eyes. To bridge these fishes require a material highly conducted to ether. Once in place, it would be possible to restore Talos to life. Sorry. Okay, there's living stone, and we need to grab that. So we need to kill something to grab the stone to bring something else back to life. That's kind of rough. Kind of a little bit of a, I don't know, a little bit of evil. Hey, you're a living thing. Well, I want this other living thing to be alive, so I'm just gonna murder you. You've done nothing wrong, don't worry about it. Provide 3 stones. Okay, cool. Let's go and kill some very innocent creatures. Much drama. That means nothing to me. Peachy, I help you. I'm so glad you actually waited for me before killing the thing. That was so kind of you. Ah, yes, the thing I didn't do. Oh no, Peachy, you pulled a mole! Not the mole! Oh, it ran away, never mind. Easy peasy. There's another, oh, that's all the way down. You know what, we'll do that one later. I was like looking at the side quest, but like that's so far away. I'm sure we'll get up to it at some point, and I'll wait till then before we actually complete it. I'm not running the 2 bajillion meters. I have killed your 3 creatures. Thank God Minfilia will return along with the remaining supplies. Did we succeed in procuring the stone? We did. Where did Thank God Minfilia even go? I know they were doing something, but like they've been gone for a while. I didn't even know they'd met the stone creature. Maybe they did and I'm just silly. No, they weren't here. I don't know, whatever. Paths by which Aether may flow through the Talos have been mended. They require sufficient endowment. I don't think that's working. You're just kind of like adding it. It's not moving. Well, thanks, Thancred. I guess you could almost say Thancred. Sorry. The core refuseth to stir. I fear the condition of this Talos is more dire than I previously surmised. As a heart driveth blood through a man's veins, so doth the core ether throughout this massive frame. Failing its repair replacement, the Talos cannot be restored. It was the heart after all. Didst thou didst foresee this outcome? We'd never gotten this far in trying to repair it, so we had no way of knowing the heart was the real problem. We tried to find another in case things turned out as they are now, but this isn't really my story to share. Is he gonna say something along the lines of like, these golems used to belong to living people or whatever? And so they used actual real hearts? After all you have done for me, I suppose it's the least I can do. I love how this quest is called Down for Maintenance. It would be really funny if the servers went down for maintenance as well. Not that I'm gonna jinx it or anything, but... Talos, their hearts cannot be made of just any stone. You need a special soul with sufficient ethereal conductivity. Both it and the other materials used in the construction of Talos bodies are mined in the same place. Being here, the Hills of Amber. And it was 3 years ago when she... I'm sorry, but you'll have to hear it from Thaf or someone else. Oh no. Now I really want to know what happened. That's tomorrow? Are servers going down for maintenance tomorrow? Yeah, that's 409. This is 403. What's my Dark Knight? That's 430. Okay, so this is definitely White Mage. Definitely White Mage weapon I want to pick up. I actually don't pay attention to when server maintenance times are. I really should. If it is tomorrow, it doesn't bother me anyway because I'm not streaming tomorrow. I've got my dinner with my family. Nice game, but the answer's the same. Our trolleys are... Okay, Memely, maybe take a step back. You are staring... Yeah, you're staring right in... That's not a good look, Memely. You could have at least finished so I wouldn't have to clean up your mess. Seeing how you made such quick progress in fixing that Talos and all, he was probably thinking you could help change things around here. And I think you may be right. Gather your friends, I'll tell you what you want to know. Search? Thanks. I could search myself too, but like knowing me, I'll forget like I do every single freaking time.
Magnus's wife was a miner, you know. Greatest prospector there ever was. When the golem heart started failing, she was the first to head out in search of more.
Did she die? Is that why Magnus is so scared? Did she sacrifice herself for him?
Most of the veins ran dry ages ago, and finding fresh ones to tap's only gotten harder. But she wasn't one to be deterred. She just kept digging deeper and deeper.
Next week. Cool.
And then the mine collapsed.
So is it confirmed that the 7.3's patch is coming out on the 5th now? Is that confirmed?
We labored day and night to clear away the rubble, but it took us 2 months to find her.
2 months. That's so sad.
To find her body.
Not even that week, but the week after next. So
Magnus has never been the same
is
since.
the patch date confirmed yet? I want to know when the Mog Pendium Tome event ends. I want to know how long I have to grind that. And that's why Magnus doesn't want to talk about it, because he knows the only way to fix things is to get a heart, and he doesn't want to get the heart because his wife died that way.
Where is he, if you don't mind my asking?
It's the week of August. That's the 5th. That's what the wiki said. Yeah, but the wiki's getting that based off of rumors, right? There hasn't been an official announcement.
Ah, yes. Well, if he's not here, there's only one other place he'd be.
It's only Tuesday. Yeah, well, I know, but what I mean is, like, they haven't officially announced when it is. It could be the 1st week of August. It could be the 2nd week of August. Everyone's guessing the 1st week. But I've also heard people saying it's the 2nd week. I just want to know how long I have my silly little Moogle Toberstone. Ah, yes, at the wife's grave, of course. Hi, bud.
What? Oh, you again.
Me again.
How many times must I tell you? The trolley won't run! We'd be better off dismantling the damn thing and selling the parts for scrap. Now, piss off back to wherever you came from. And don't let me catch you around here again.
Hey, Magnus, you're sounding a little sad. And angry. I think you're angry at yourself. You blame yourself for what happened.
Their names?
But that's what I mean. There could be a delay. We don't know. And I want to know.
My son was named Scully.
I want to
My
know.
wife, Agna. Being here with them, it beats going home.
I didn't make it
Home
easy.
stopped being home. When
I'm
I
not
was-
trying to make it easy, kittens. But I'm glad you have options. Do you mind sharing them, or are you keeping it like a surprise until you redeem?
I thought to try and drown my sorrows.
Okay,
But
so kittens.
somehow
I'm gonna knock some of them off right off the bat.
battle's never deep enough.
Far Cry 5 I've already played before. Not on stream, but I have played it. Fable, I already said I'm like really keen for Fable, so that one's okay. Expedition 33, I'm already kind of playing on stream. I haven't played it in a while because I'm 14, like this game has taken me like for a ride and I haven't gone back. But I'm playing 33 and I'm absolutely loving it. So that one's off the list simply because it's already on the streaming list. Does that make sense? So I'm not knocking your choice. I'm confirming that it's already there. Subnautica Below Zero, I don't know how I feel about that one. Personally, I still haven't finished Subnautica. It wasn't really my game that I really enjoyed. So it'd really be between Fable series and Far Cry. Simply because like I've already played Far Cry, but it was still a fun game. And I didn't stream it. So it's still on the list, if of like that option. Words are hard to say is what I'm trying to say, but those would probably be the two I choose between. But we'll see closer to when it happens. But yes, no, Expedition 33 is already there. No, thank you very much for that, kittens. A lot of people don't typically use it, and that's totally fine because, as you said, it's a very large list and it has so many things on it, and it's like really like annoying to sift through. And it's also out of date a little bit simply because I don't update it often because it's such a freaking long list. But yeah, I need to give it another update at some point. It's just like it's so hard to update. You're doing like next week. I have time to think. Good to
No
know.
bottle is. Believe me, I know.
You've lost someone too.
Not like you. not my own flesh and blood. I grew up an orphan, so I never really knew what family meant.
Why was my immediate reaction like, oh my god, Thancred's an orphan, when I feel like I absolutely did already know this?
Not until I met a man who offered to take me in and make me his pupil. He was a kindly soul, always looking out for me, like a father. Not that I appreciated that at the time, or anything else for that matter.
Wonder who that is. Louis Soir?
But I finally had a family. And then...
That's what I was thinking, it's probably a realm reborn knowledge. You robbed a young... Wait! You're the reason Minfilia had... I'm assuming it's Minfilia.
I did my best to make amends, to offer her comfort. But the more I look back on it, the more I realize just how inadequate my efforts were. I let her down.
This is not even Realm Reborn knowledge, this is fudging 1.0 now. Now we're getting into 1.0 stuff I don't know about.
That is why I refuse to let her legacy die.
Fable 3 in particular is not only amazing as some standalone choices you continue wrestling with. No, see, that's what I mean, like... I feel like simply because, like, I'm gonna have to look into it, but I don't know whether I'd start with Fable because I'd want to play the whole, like, world from the start rather than jump into 3. But Fable does intrigue me. Fable is like the one I'm like looking at. Fable. But again, I'll have a look to see just how connected they actually are.
In the end, all we can do is press on.
Oh yeah, he was talking about
Those we've
Minfilia. I was
lost.
right.
For those we can yet save. And that requires your Talos. Please, Magnus. You are our only hope of reaching Nabath Areng.
What rubbish.
Wow, you telling me that speech didn't move you? Oh, Thancred just leaves. He's just like, oh, I tried my best.
She's not gone. No matter what you say or believe, she's not. We can still bring her back.
This is so sad. This constant, like, push between the two of them on what they actually want. And what they know that they're better off without, and like... It's sad. Just the head pattern leaving. He's trying to deal with it in his own way. Full well do I know the pain of loss and how heavily it can weigh on one's heart. Nevertheless, there is but one way forward. We must needs procure a heart for the Talos. That we do. No stay on any location where we might find the stone we require. No matter how scant the possibility, we would seize it. All the veins are tapped dry, though I suppose if you really wanted to, you may find something in Nuvi's leavings. It was opened well before Talos became commonplace, which is why the mining was never quite as deep. When you get there, look for Guthion and tell him I sent you, but don't be surprised if he tells you the same thing. Okay. Let's go. Thancred, where in the world are you? Okay, here somewhere. Found you. President Thancred is quite bad with his emotions. Look, that's fair. That's fair. Emotions are hard. I get it. I don't even like how that weapon looks. It just looks so bad. Not decent? No, I can't decent. Okay, well. Whatever. Is an instance you hate? Oh, don't tell me. Straight up, just don't tell me. Have you seen a charm like this before? Ichi, what is that? Buff. Don't tell me. I found it on the stones brought from the mine. A lot of the workers wear these for good luck, and I expect whoever lost is wondering where it went. Okay, find the owner of the graveyard. We're long overdue for a good turn. I can only hope the gods feel the same way. Let's go to the south. Wait, am I at the level 75 quest? 77? Oh shoot, I am. That means a dungeon's coming at some point soon. I don't know how soon. But soon. You won't. Thank ya. What's that I have here? A cat's eye charm. I don't know what it is. Used to ward off misfortune, the tradition began with the Church of First Light, and the gem represents a patron deity. Okay. Question, if I swap to... Oh. Interesting. So I could turn in this quest as Gunbreaker and get the experience. That may be something I do just to get a little bit more Gunbreaker XP. Actually, it sounds like a really good idea. If I start like turning in my blues on Gunbreaker. That might be a good idea. Aether Currents here. Okay, one more exploration and 4 more quests. So 2 of them I'm gonna knock out now. So there's another quest, and then the exploration is like somewhere like fudging down here. It's like ridiculously far. It's probably like down there. It's insane. Excuse me, creatures. Please do not turn around. Do not observe me! I do not wish to be observed. Come on. I'm not in combat. Where'd I get this? A friend. It was all my sister left behind before she... I'd rather not talk about it, but I appreciate you bringing this back to me. It means a lot. That's a pretty decent amount of XP for... to be honest. Like, it's not going to get me the next level anytime soon, though, but... I was expecting the place to be abandoned. Perhaps our fortunes are finally improving, though. We should probably hear what Guthion has to say before we celebrate. Yeah, let's go find Guthion. Peachy's been waiting in there for quite some time for me. I don't really know why. Please don't turn around at this most opportune moment. The bat was passive! Okay, this doesn't look suspicious at all, by the way. But the fact Peachy's been waiting here, I'm like, is this a dungeon, like, already? It can't be. Who are you and what are you doing in here? Sorry, that's just the voice I gave him. Oh, you should have listened to Thaf. You're wasting your time. This site is not as developed as the others. Surely there must be something left. The stone you're looking for is leonine. All the talos in the hills of Amber are powered using them. Or were, at least. What's left, if anything, is too far below to be safely excavated. In the deepest reaches of the mine, we used halos to keep the pathways from collapsing. They're still there, but they could give out at any time, which is why most of the mine is closed off. So we need to search higher levels. There's maybe one other way. What you're asking is a trade secret, only to be duly compensated in exchange. What does he want? The other day I found a verbate gold piece down in the mines. A verbate gold piece, and wouldn't you know it, I dropped the thing somewhere while I was working. Find it and I'll tell you what you want to know. Sure! I can do that. We can find a little gold piece. Presumably. By their best efforts to illuminate the corridors, it's dark in here, meaning it'll be that much harder to find a single coin in the shadows. That's why I propose we use sun drops. They help the eye take in more light. Okay. So this is exactly what Peachy's buff was before. We found a dark shadow. It's probably not going to be this. Yeah, but we just had to like knock off the list. I hate how it doesn't disappear afterwards. Like you can still see it there. Probably not this one either. It's gonna be like down in this freaking corridor. Yeah. Please don't turn around, sir. You are a wonderful golem. I was gonna say human being, but like that's not a human being. They're golems. Sorry, they're gnomes. Not gnomes. I found the gold piece. Hooray. Can I sneak around these guys? Sneaky beaky. Fudge. That one was a little too in my line of sight. I was hoping it dropped the piece somewhere closer to the entrance. Yeah, it's okay. I found it though. It's fine. No, don't without your sun drops. Yeah, you're far more prepared for this task than I. Far more prepared. I only managed to survive the Kurthan wilderness when the Imperial capital by virtue of the extensive preparation. It hasn't been easy finding ways to compensate for my condition. Every tool and trinket has proven vital to my success, such as it is. If I chose to pursue the arcane arts rather than espionage, I'd rather not think on it. So long as I have the means to protect those dear to me, that's all that matters. Oh, that's so sad and stuff, probably. Alright, here's your god piece. Let me into the dungeon. That's not really a dungeon, but like, let me in. Let me in! Look at all these red dyes. Let me join. Oh my god, is it actually a dungeon? Oh shoot. I didn't think it was going to be a dungeon. I just saw Peachy waiting here and I was like, is Peachy waiting because it's a dungeon? But there's no dungeon there. It's all the way out here. So it was Peachy. Peachy may have just been taking a break. Peachy may have just gone AFK. I have no idea. But if Shinjay's joining, now I'm like, well, it might be a dungeon. If it is a dungeon, I'll have to be tank because Peachy does not have any non-healer rolls. You're waiting for me. Aww, so kind. No, but I don't have any rolls except I only have a healer and a tank level. Peachy doesn't have anything except a healer level, so Peachy needs to heal. I then can't be healer, so I need to tank. Because I don't have a DPS level. Every time I step out of those mines, the sky seems to get brighter. I'd never leave them if the air weren't so stale. But you're not come to hear my grievances, you're after Leonine. First I have to ask, you ever heard of rockworms? No. Whatever you want to call them, they may be the answer to your troubles. They can fit through cracks and crevices down where we could never hope to reach, and on occasion they come back with something valuable. It's a rare occurrence, but yes, that said, it usually amounts to no more than a few flakes. Our only other option sounds tantamount to suicide, so how can we draw out these rockworms? Over by the shack, you'll find a bag full of smoke bombs. Set off a few in the mines and you'll flush them out in no time. Once they're out in the open, knock them senseless and check their backs. I should warn you this method of mining, if you can even call it that, is used as a last resort and account of what little they'd like to bring back. You want to cover as much ground as you can if you hope to find anything of value. Okay. Let's go find some special shiny rocks. It's making me realize I should probably start leveling a DPS, because I do have my tank at 80. I should level my dancer or red mage up so that I can do DPSs and Qs and stuff. As like a third option, I don't know. But it's whatever. Is this you, Shinjay? Is this you? Jeez, I have to go into these mines. Yeah, well, the roll crest exactly. So I have to level up Dancer and Red Mage anyway, but I'm trying to like work out what I should prioritize. Because as much as I'd love to do the roll quest on Gunbreaker, and I will, I've already got a tank at 80 for any Q content, so I should swap on over to the leveling the DPSs. That's you. Where'd you go? Front group. Okay. Oh, I'm silly. I can invite you to the freaking thing as well, because I'm dumb. No! back, foul gnome. The aggroing on me is so sad. Travis. Bum 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 ba dum ba dum ba da ba da bum bum bum. I will say, as much as I love Stormblood, I feel like the combat music of Shadowbringers was like so much better. Sorry, as much as I love Shadowbringers, the combat music of Stormblood was much better, personally. Especially the end boss music. Oh. Oh. Hello. Inspector, I won't slay anything that appears. I have to slay 7 things? Okay, whatever. This is fine. Yeah, like, I feel like I don't remember what the combat boss music is of Shadowbringers, but the combat boss music of Stormblood was my absolute favorite. I don't think I necessarily hate the combat music of the boss music in Shadowbringers, it's just that Stormblood was just that much better. I got one? I had like 20 things in here, and I got one? Oh, it's gonna be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or like something stupid like that. Oh, I'd hate that. I'd hate that so much. It's gonna be, and I'm not gonna lie. Why is this not... Why is this not working? Was it because Peachy was in combat? Okay, hold on. Really quickly, I'm gonna leave the party. I think it may be screwing up because Peachy... Yeah, I think it's because we're in combat and we're in the same party on the same quest. But we're not in the same area, so it's bugging out. Which kinda sucks. That's 2. Once one of us is done with the quest, Peachy, you invite me back to the party. It sucks because I don't really want to like waste blue lilies on like nourishing the blood lily, but like I want to nourish the blood lily for dextra damage. Like, I don't have a choice in the matter. I don't have a say. Oh, there's only one? Another? Only one of them? There's another one in here somewhere. Where? Oh, it might be on like the hallway outside, actually. It sort of like goes around the corner. That would be my guess. And my guess is right. Because I'm really smart. Something, I don't know. I don't know. So it's 4 casts either way, so I don't really need to use Deer. Because it's going to be 4 casts. One of them is just going to be Deer and the other 2 are going to be Glare, so like it doesn't matter. Me. Please don't aggro on me. I forget you can't slide cast out of an interaction. The Blood Lily going for the next main group of enemies. This better summon like 12 enemies. I swear. I want to take them all down. Just target them all. One single Blood Lily use. One single Afflatus Misery. Good enough, I guess. I shouldn't have used Deer then, it's fine. Okay, is that all it? Thank God. Peachy, invite me back. Invite me back. Found everything promising, actually. Cutscene time, though.
You may not remember this about Armin Filia.
I may not.
But prior to founding the Path of the 12, long before the Scions, she was something of a minor.
Interesting.
After her father died, Flamine took her in and taught her the trade. I think they were both seeking to fill the void left by a loved one. Maybe that's why she took to it so readily.
Love this Minfilia lore.
Back in those days, I spent most of my time in the Quicksand, or some other tavern, loosening tongues and gathering secrets.
Hope it wasn't the Balmont Quicksand.
Occasionally, I'd catch a glimpse of her in the street, on her way home after another hard day's work. I always felt a wave of relief when I saw she'd come back safe, along with a pang of guilt at the fact I wasn't there to support her as I should have been. Simply speaking with her more than once in a blue moon would have been a good start, but I could never bring myself to do it. Instead, I threw myself into my work and became every drunkard's best friend.
Oh, your finest hour. Yeah, thanks, Mimily. We'll just say that.
Far from it, and Flamine has never let me live it down. But that was a lifetime ago. Here and now, I have another chance to do things right.
And the player? Wait, what do you mean?
I will not squander it again.
Hey!
Oh, the
what I
Thancred
found.
was a player. I get you.
You're not going to believe this.
Tell me it's Leonine.
Actually, it's something much better.
It is at that.
Okay, never mind.
You lot were born lucky. It's mostly broken pieces. But look at this.
I'm looking at the binoculars.
This is a rather fine specimen.
It's been decades since we found anything approaching this big. But that's not all. There's an engraving on it.
What's the engraving say? Why is it engraved? Why is it engraved?
Ah, these scratches here. They're a little hard to make out.
What'd you say? For Thancred from Minfilia.
To my beloved Magnus and Schoolie.
Oh no.
Yes! Do you see? It was a gift to Magnus from his wife.
That's so sad.
She found it. She really found it. She must have spent her final hours carving this message into the stone, in the hope that he might see it one day. Those rock-backed bastards must have made off with it before we could clear a path to her.
But we found it. Found it for her.
It's fate that brought you here to find this stone. No other explanation. It makes me wonder what else might still be buried in these parts.
That's so sweet, though. I feel like Magnus would love that. Like, he'd be absolutely depressed as hell after seeing it, but he'd love it. Like, you know what I mean? Let's just grab some... Oh, do I want lilac purple or coral pink? Let's get lilac purple. I feel like that's probably a nicer color, maybe. Am I gonna use it? No. But at least I can have it. Oh, I already had a... I've got so much lilac purple. I could have just taken the blood red or the rose pink or the salmon or the... Not the salmon, the... I don't know, whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I wouldn't believe it had I not seen it for myself. Before you set in the Talos, would you take it to Magnus? For 3 long years, he believed she died for nothing. He must know the truth that her sacrifice was not in vain. Thank you, Guthjon. I'm so sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. How far away is this? No, I'm just gonna fast travel back. I was considering whether I like come across to here, but I feel like I'm gonna have to go down this way anyway, so we'll leave it for now. Did she invite me back? Perhaps you could help me. Okay, Hawthor. Most of my Twine's miners are Ronso. There's a Mr. Lad, the only one of his kind in the whole town. His name's Kisat. Bit of a loner, digging by himself in places where he'll be lucky to find a few lumps of coal. Ask him why he doesn't mine the same spots as the rest, but he never's gonna be a proper answer. Okay, so I'm just gonna ask why he mines in random places. And he's just gonna be like, oh yeah, of course, I found the secret. You can't even invite me in a cutscene, really? I knew I wouldn't have been able to accept, but I thought it would like pop up later on, no? It doesn't do that? Interesting. Interesting. That's what he looked like. If you come to complain about the troll, you find no sympathy. I told you before, I won't run, you won't listen. But it will, now that we have this. It's a message from your long-lost lover. Your name is engraved upon it along with your son's. It was a gift from your wife, Magnus, from Agna. She couldn't have. Oh, but she did. Take it. Do with it what you will. He doesn't want to keep it? He's certain it would delay our plans, but I said take it. It was you who found it, you who needs it. Looking at the stone, all I can see is... Please just leave me be. I hope you'll be there when the Talos stirs to life. I'm sure she'd want you to see it. This is so sad. I love this game. And I hope Magnus gets better. Because he deserves it too. Hello, Kisat. You're a Makodi, not Makodi, because you're not a Makodi. These places aren't Makodi people, anyway. Words are hard. What do I want with you? I want to know why you mine in weird places. Shows how much he knows. Oh boy. There's some tea, there's some drama. You, on the other hand, might be a better audience for my master plan. Have you ever heard of an alloy called Nabathium? It's strong, light, and resistant to heat and friction. It was one of the most valuable metals, and a lot of their jewelry was made from this stuff. The trouble is the techniques were lost to the flood. Ah, he's an entrepreneur. He needs rudabite. Instead of venturing into the empty, my next best option is to look for a vein here. I hope it's not going to be like, you need a mining job for this. You don't like the stomp. Sorry, you don't like the Shadowbringers combat music, but the main theme. Oh, the main theme is. I think I'm trying to remember. I still haven't heard a lot of the main like tracks very regularly yet, because I'm still like technically sort of early in, right? I've only been playing for about a week. But I do like most of the music. It's just the combat. So I get it. I get it. Is that the one that plays in the trailer too? Because if that's the case, that one was really good. Peak absolute cinema. Slightly different, okay. I will check it out at some point. Sorry. It's like only 8:20 and I'm tired. This is the first time I've said more than about 2 words to anyone, and I feel better for getting that off my chest. I wish this guy all the best of luck. I need someone out there to act as witness, otherwise the others might think I bought a lump of it from somewhere ludicrously expensive. So we get to be a witness. Okay, so he's going off to fudging who knows where. Wait a minute. Okay, 2 quests, 1 exploration plus the MSQ. I'll have flying here kind of soon, actually, which is crazy to me. But we'll take that. Just a dungeon and then flying, right? Thou art returned with Leonine, it would seem. As promised, the Telos hath been made ready to receive its heart, thanks to no small fudge. Jarek, Thaf, and Minfilia. It's the trailer song, not sure if it's missing something. That's not, like, I feel like all the main themes are like pretty similar to the trailers. It's just probably like slight differences to like fit the actual like trailer compared to main menu or like whatever, like small things. But the track would be, or the main composition, I guess, would be the same, right? Anyway, here's your Leonine. 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 I'm sure there are many more pronunciations.
Preparations for the enchantment are complete. When the heart hath been suffused with a sufficient quantity of ether, the golem should be restored to life.
All right then. Whenever you're ready.
Let's bring this golem to life. What should be like, hello, my name is Agni, whatever the Magnus's wife's name is. What should just be her soul in the Leonine. I don't know. It's not. No, but what if it was? You know, it could have been really cool. Need to find where Mum put the DP. Oh no, not your neck, Peachy. Hope you don't strain your muscles.
It's working. It's working.
Oh, tomorrow, but don't look it up yet. Got it. I don't plan on looking anything up until I'm done.
Magnus.
What's he got in his hand? It looked like he was holding a tool of some sort. Oh, no way, it was probably just his wine.
You left me for this? This wretched heap of stone and rubble?
Oh no, he's not happy.
this worthless pile of earth? And yet, I can't. I can't.
This would be really tough for him. Minfilia, what are you doing? Minfilia, what are you doing? I can't believe he wouldn't share his wine. Peachy, come on. He's depressed, okay? You can't target him like this. Oh no, of course, Minfilia's probably having her own moments where she's thinking that Thancred probably thinks the same thing of her. She probably thinks that Thancred hates her for the same reason or something.
What troubleth thee, child?
What do you think, Urianger? She feels bad because she's not Thancred's Minfilia. This has been the entire story arc of this expansion.
I shouldn't be here. I don't deserve to be. I don't deserve any of the things you've done for me. I'm just a burden. Helpless and hopeless.
Peachy!
If tomorrow came and I was gone, it would be better for everyone.
No, Minfilia, it's not true. We love and appreciate you. You're amazing, okay? You don't have to be the same as that Minfilia.
He'll never admit it, but I can see it in his eyes. I wish he'd just say it. Just say that he hates me. That he wishes I was dead so that she could return.
No! No, I'm saying she shouldn't feel that way.
None of this is thy doing, child.
Okay, Urianger, I know you're trying to help. That's not a no. That's not a no, you're wrong. That's a, yeah, but it's not your fault.
'Twas I who set the oracle on her path unto the first. I who condemned you all to suffer these torments. 'Tis my sin alone, and one that will haunt me unto my dying day.
We need Minfilia to be a real character. No, we need this girl. We need this Minfilia to be her own person. Yes, she can still walk in the footsteps of our Minfilia, of the Oracle. But she's her own person. Our Oracle has lived her life. She made her choice to sacrifice herself for the betterment of us all. This girl did not make that choice. And nor should she. She is her own person. She is new. She deserves her own life.
I dare not dwell over long on my many regrets, for the world is a tapestry of fates, interwoven and inseparable. And we who strive to better it cannot choose but make difficult decisions. For naught of worth was ever achieved without sacrifice, and thus must man ever struggle to weigh life against loss. The one for whom thou mournest beareth no grudge. Were she here, she would not suffer thee to languish in sorrow. She would tell thee to seek thine own path, thine own purpose.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It is a truth which I myself was slow to learn. Yet a truth it remaineth. Thou needst but have faith, and all will be well.
Oh, Thancred was here. Thancred heard. Go to her, Thancred. Now is the time. If there was ever a time, the time is now.
Not today.
That's fudge you, Thancred! You're a horrible person. This is... No, she needs to hear it now. Minfilia is literally there wishing that she was dead. Like... that she's in depression state. Like, if you're not careful, like, that'll go into, like, worse than just a little bit depressed. Like... Anyway. Hi, Exarch. What are you doing? You spying on us? That's cool. Is that Emmett Selk? Yep. I was like, I wonder who's walking through those doors.
To what do I owe the pleasure that is your extended stay?
Plot twist, he's come to apologize.
Oh, to the tediousness of our hero's present endeavors. That and the insufferable abundance of light in Armorang. I should be glad to keep my distance. I'm rather fond of sleep, you know. It's a wonderful way to pass the time.
What do you want?
Not that my compeers will agree, mind you. Always on the move, the lot of them. Like La Hebrea, constantly jumping from vessel to vessel. Such fire, such determination. So much passion, fleeting and forgotten.
See ya, Peachy. In a bit.
Come to think of it, Exarch, I don't believe I've ever seen you retire to your chambers for so much as 40 winks. However do you keep your eyes from closing?
I have wondered who the Exarch really is. He has so much power, so many abilities. He's powered by the Crystal Tower. Like, I wonder, like, my immediate thought is he's a clone from the tower, but there's no proof of that. His arms are made of crystal. Like, he's clearly someone incredibly powerful, and I'm so curious to find out who he is.
The cold shoulder.
Get it? Because he's ice anyway.
Always so guarded in our every interaction. Interactions you curiously refrain from sharing with the Scions and their champion.
Oh, they've been interacting for a while.
And risk souring your budding relationship? I think not. Much as I dislike you, there are more useful targets for her energies. And I am not in the habit of pointing her at my enemies like a weapon.
Is that right? Fond of her, are you? You continue to fascinate me, Exarch. But tell me, who are you?
Even Emmett Selk doesn't know who he is.
The once great nation whose ingenuity gave birth to this tower was shaped by my hand. As such, I know full well the wonders it can facilitate.
I'm sorry, are you saying you fudging... Are you saying you shaped the Allagans as well? The once great nation whose ingenuity gave birth to this tower? Is he saying he shaped the Allagans as well?
There is nothing in these walls which could have aided you in summoning our dear friend across
See,
time.
that's what I'm saying, like, he has powers.
Much less in possession of her mortal flesh. Not even I could have performed such a feat.
That it was actually so. I am kind of curious now. I'm like, is the Crystal Exarch just another freaking Ashian?
I see. You had a hand in Allag as well.
That's what I picked up from that. I was like, hold on, did he just?
You would know what I am?
Yes!
I am the adjudicator of the sacred history with which you dared trifle.
Sorry, what?
I am keeper of this tower's boundless wisdom. The wisdom of ages without age, of everywhere and nowhere.
Is he another god?
The great work of those who tamed the wings of time and grasped the nature of the rift. 'Tis a boon born of sacrifices yet unmade. The parting gift of brave heroes who will one day give their lives for a brighter future. I will not see their hopes and dreams squandered. The history which led us here will be unwritten.
Unwritten.
I promise you that.
The history will be unwritten. Not just will save the future. It will unwrite history. Is he the god of time? What's the god of time's name again?
Well, it seems we're both eager to fulfill our duties then.
On that much, we are in agreement.
I'm squinting at him so suspiciously. Right, well, Althic, yeah. I'm like, is he? Anyway, cutscene's over. You wanna say that? No, Thalic is a scholar. Valak is the scholar, and I know this because that's my guardian on this character. Yeah, Althik is the time one. That is correct. Anyway, Twitch ad. So I'll be back in 3 minutes, and hopefully we find out what's going on. I'm not going to find out this stream, but it's the mysteries are going to be revealed so soon, and I'm so keen and excited. So I'll be back soon and get as much of this done as possible. Nah. Hello, we have returned. How are we all doing? Did we enjoy our little break? Did we get snacks? Did we get a drink? Did we even get up and stretch? Did any of you move? Did you just sit here the whole time? Because I did. No, I did actually get up and take a break. Anyway, apologies for the delay. Minphilly and I had a private matter to discuss. How did staff find Thancred during your search? Yeah, he was being a jerk. What kind of chips did I have? I didn't have any chips. I didn't have any chips? I didn't have any chips. I'm a bit confused. You had dinner? What was for dinner? Do share. And also share your dinner. Actually, you had it already. How dare you not share your dinner? Soup? I'm not a fan of soup, personally. Soup's not my thing. Hamburg steak? I feel like I should know what that is, but I definitely don't. Huh. It's like kind of like a hamburger patty, but it's a steak. Interesting. Japanese burger steak. See, that's funny because Google was like, oh, it's a German dish. Made popular worldwide by migrating Germans. But then you're saying it's a Japanese burger steak. Oh, because it's a popular dish in Japan. Right. So it started by migrating Germans and then became popular in Japan? That would make sense. I attempted to broach the subject before. My intention was to ensure no words remained unspoken between them, lest tragedy intercede. A regret I myself know too well. In the end, he refused to heed my case. This week follows the Japanese one. Nice. I do find it so fascinating how like foods will start and like they'll have their origins in one country, and then as they spread, the recipe changes like everywhere, and then you end up with like 30 different versions of something that originated in like somewhere completely separate to all of them, and it's just so very interesting. I love that. I love that. I don't eat many foods that are like that. Well, I mean, probably all foods are like that really when you think about it. But you know, it's cool. Anyway, that's just me. Yeah, US does call it Salisbury, yeah, you're correct. I did see that in the Wikipedia articles that they're very similar. So it's probably like Salisbury steak came from like some changes to Hamburg steak. Either way, I've never had any of the above. Hi Magnus, are you still upset about your wife's giant, well, your wife's death leading to the creation of, you know, whatever. Salisbury has gravy on it. I mean, kind of a philosophical question. I still feel like it's Salisbury steak even without the gravy. The gravy is like part of like the typical meal, but if you take away the gravy, it's suddenly not a completely different type of steak. You know what I mean? Points that picture? Well, don't. I'm not looking. I don't look at those pictures because they spoil it all the time. Welcome back, Peachy. Never have you wanted to take a steel chair labeled therapy to someone like you? Why do you have a chair labeled therapy? I'm so confused. I need to know specifics. I need to know details. It's been years since I've seen a Talos in such fine shape. Would that Agna was here to see it to our son. I was ready to let her dreams die down there in the mines. Even after you'd found the Leonine, I refused to believe it would work. What a fool I was. But I tell you now, I'm going to take good care of this Talos for both their sakes. On behalf of my family, all the miners are twined. Thank you. Oh, Magnus is happy now. Well, no, but I still need to know the context. I still want to know why Doom said it. I still want to know what that means. I hope it helps, Peachy. I hope it helps. Phone didn't work today for the stew? Oh, stupid is the reason. What did he for? What for? Let's have ibuprofen together. That sounds so silly, but like it's not. It's just I don't know. No, I know what Doom means, but I want to know the I want to know where Doom got that, the way to say that. Like, where did that come from? What created this idea? Where was it born from? Is it a meme? Is it something silly they say? Is there some context, some background to it? Is this a joke with a friend? I want the backstory. I want the backstory. He's sad he had a fright with his American friends. Mystic, hello. Congrats on being 6th. How are you today? What do you mean, Peachy? He had a fight with his American friends and therefore he was like, I can't go work today? WWE? Is this a WWE reference? And I wouldn't know it because I don't care about WWE or any wrestling, and that's unfortunate because that sounds like the funniest thing. No, I realized you meant fight, yeah. That's still so stupid. So dumb. We're going to Nabitha Rang. We're going to the dungeon. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. I feel like this dungeon might be a tomorrow stream. Oh no, I'm not streaming tomorrow. It might be a Wednesday stream. Get the Talos over to the mines and keep a close eye around the curves. Understood? Yes, sir. Yes, sirree, Bob. So let me get this straight. Because my understanding is there is absolutely no connection between the place you work and his American friends at all. They are not like related at all. There's no connection. He's just upset and he doesn't want to work because he's upset. Is that right? Before we go, while you're away with Mimely, I prepared an extra set of cartridges for you. Hydrate, thank you very much, Mystic. Wait, don't tell me he told the work that reason as well. Don't tell me work knows why he called in. Because if so, because if work knows, and they let him get off, but you still had to come in when you were physically sick, I wonder if that's kind of... I wonder what the legality of that is. I'm not saying it's illegal. I don't know anything about employment and work laws or anything, even in Australia, but like definitely not in the UK. But like, sick days are there for being sick, and you weren't allowed to use them when you were sick, and yet he's allowed to use them when he's not sick? Yeah, I'd be fed up too. I'd be sick of it. That was a really inappropriately timed joke, but you know, whatever, it was an accident. Did you just say the practice cartridge? It's a practice cartridge you gave me. I know I should have thrown it away ages ago, but I've been adding a little extra to it every day. After so many charges, I'm not sure what it will do, but I wanted you to have it for luck. It's a meme for someone to interrupt a WWE fight by way of still folding chair to the back. I would immediately label it therapy before doing it. Love that. Love that, Doom. Love that. Thancred, say what you want to say. We should hurry. Magnus and the others are probably wondering where we are. Thancred, say what you want to say. Say it before it's too late. You fool. Okay, where are we going? We're going back up? Okay, let's put on the cool music while we do it. Plus check. Let's go, Peachy. Let's go. The way the little dog runs is so funny too. Whoops, that's the wrong button. I wanted this. So I can look around. There we go. I wish there was a way so it would like change to legacy in combat but stay as like standard outside of combat. That'd be so helpful. Here they are! Chat, we're doing it! Finally go- Fudge you! This coyote ruining everything! Okay, where were we? Finally going, and I've thought long and hard about what to say to her, to the real Minfilia. I hoped when the time came I would know, but with every step we take, I feel more uncertain. So then we're easy to give up when so much is at stake. Thank you for helping me get there. Now let's not keep Magnus waiting. Solo instance time. Peachy, I'll see you on the other side. It's a little primitive looking, I'll admit, but the Deadless Stoneworks has always favored a simple, intuitive design, and that philosophy has served us well enough. Much of the trolley network uses single tracks, making it easy to tell us to navigate as needed. Plotting a route is so simple, even we can do it, which makes for fewer accidents in transit. Are you ready to board? Chew, fudging chew. This will probably be the last quest I do this stream then, because it's an instance, so it'll probably take some time, plus cutscenes and quest handing in at the end of it. I know there's a dungeon coming up. The dungeon will not be this stream. The dungeon will be next stream. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Urianger?
Thou must needs carry on without.
Choo choo! How are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Is it Carmelicious? I love that name.
The path to Nabartha Rang lieth open. Whilst thou travellest thither to the south, I would apprise Mistress
Nice.
Elise
I hope
and
you're
the
doing
others
well
of our
today.
progress. As circumstances permit, I will thereafter rejoin the hunt for the remaining Light Wardens.
I am For a the duck! follow. I am not a duck,
Magnus,
I promise.
will the gate
It's
close
a
immediately after
lie.
the trolley passes through?
Quack.
No, it will stay open until someone closes it manually. Built that way to prevent any untimely accidents.
Why did that quack freak me out? I knew it was coming.
Then you and the others can meet us in Nabarth Areng after giving the Ilmorans the slip.
So keen, let's choo-choo. Come on, hurry up.
Ariange,
Oh? Yes, Minfilia?
thank you for everything.
See, that sounds like she's never gonna see us again. I don't like that.
Remember, thou needst but have faith.
Minfilia, please don't do what you're about
If you
to do.
finished with your goodbyes, I suggest you grab hold of something. Be a shame if you took a tumble.
On, let's go. Run down to staying up to play with a couple of Aussie friends. Nice. Are you or are they?
Tracks
Where
beyond the
are
gate
you
aren't
and your
in the
friends
best
up to in
shape,
the story?
So the trolley can only go as far as Malik.
Are you also working your way through it, or have you like played the game and like finished it all? Don't break my yeah, true. Don't break my wife's robot. It's the only thing I have left of her. It's all I've got. I find it so funny that there was absolutely no way to get the trolley moving except for a giant golem. Nothing else could have powered that thing. That's it. You have to have some giant golem manually push it. No other, nothing else.
Ah, that must be the gate.
Ooh, nice. I will get there one day. But for now, I'm just having a fantastic time. Yeah, that's exactly, Doom. You just kind of... I was wondering why a golem, like why we needed a trolley to get in. I was like, why couldn't we just follow the tracks?
Well,
now I understand.
So far,
Now
so
I understand and I take it all back. 4.5 years. I started 2 years ago and took 2 massive breaks. So this is the furthest I've gotten. And, who's that?
Wait, is that
Renjit? How did you even get here? How did you get there? He walked. We couldn't walk. We had to take a trolley. Hi, Lay. How are you? Hope you're doing well.
Old swine, aren't you?
One who has mastered Gukumots fears not the blackest pit or the fieriest hell.
The hell is Giganuts?
Your deeds in the east did not go unnoticed. Long have I lain in wait, and sure enough...
How you doing though, Lay? Are you feeling any better? You doing well? Wait, he literally just waited here. He just stood there just like, they're gonna open the gate at one point and it's gonna look super epic when they see me. He did, exactly. He fell into a freaking hole.
Had you only sworn fealty to Lord Vorthri...
That's good, Lay. I'm
you would have
glad.
no cause to skulk about like frightened animals. You will remain as you are, while I dispatch these villains.
No, I won't. I won't let you.
Uh-oh.
You forget to whom you speak. Who armed you, trained you, fought and killed 1,000 sin-eaters with you.
Thank Crid.
And when you were inevitably cut down and lay lifeless in my arms, who sought out your successor to carry on the futile struggle again and again?
What?
We seek to bring peace to what is left of this shattered land, while these mad fools would only bring further chaos down upon us.
He fought with an older Minfilia?
Do not be deceived, child. Only by Lord Vorthry's hand will this dying world know a sliver of salvation.
I don't know about the world, but I never asked to be saved. However much it hurts, and however hard it gets. It's my life, and I want to live it on my own terms.
Good.
And those mad fools you want me to abandon, the ones I've traveled with, fought with, and may one day die with, they feel the same. So no, I will not be deceived. No matter what you say, I refuse to believe it's all for nothing. They're everything to me. All I have and all I need.
Was that a little sparkle I saw?
I'd gladly do anything for them. Let us pass.
Oh, it's just
Or
it's
kill
just
me.
trees,
I'm not
leaves.
leaving here without them.
Need a popcorn emote. I know there's so few like popcorn. Unless you're subscribed to someone, you don't get a popcorn emote on Twitch, really. Like you get like the plain like what is it, normal popcorn bucket. Yeah, you get that, but that's all you get. You don't get someone eating it. It sucks. You have to be subscribed to someone. I still need to make my popcorn emote. I know I'm seriously like slacking off with that, but you know.
How dare you?
Look at all those popcorn emotes.
If you would cast your lot with villains, then you shall share their fate.
Uh-oh. Maybe you need help. I was wondering if you had one. Because I went looking the other day and I was like, there's no late popcorn emote. But I thought I just wasn't looking closely enough.
And I'm sorry for all the things I've left unspoken.
Just get a hype train popcorn emote. So true, Hyson Dave. Like, I have no reason to mispronounce your name. I know who you are. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. You have a sippy cup? I also want to get a sippy cup. I have a couple of emote like ideas I need to make, and I haven't. I just stumbled on the name. I don't know what happened. Leave me alone. It's fine.
You have to go now.
Thancred, no.
Thancred, yes. No, wait, no.
Go. Do what you came here to do.
That made your name? You mean that made your day?
I'll not have you waste that newfound resolve on me.
Nice one. Good job.
I leave her in your hands. Hurry!
Yeah, we're gonna do the thing. I don't know what the thing is, but we're gonna do it. We're trading fumbles. So true, so true. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. How are you? I'm scared Thancred dies here. Honestly. Like, please don't.
Not another step. Your fight is with me.
Oh my god. What an emote. What an emote.
You think yourself a protector? As if a whelp like you could be a better father to her than me.
Understandable, eh? Understandable. Said I was... Yeah. Do you play as well? I knew late... Well, obviously I knew late. I didn't realize you do. To be honest, I don't know a lot of people who do play outside of my own community and like the people who like pop into my streams. You have a Vieira main? I want to make a Vieira. The music though. Wait, do I get to roleplay as Thancred? If I get to roleplay as Thancred. Yeah, I was like, why do I hear boss music? And I was like, wait, I play as Thancred here. Your characters on Sendava server? Nice. Okay, let's, okay, combo, put that there. Jumping attack with 2 charges, reduce damage taken, healing potion. Put that on Q. Increase damage dealt, actually we put that there. Jumping attack is probably R, Q, E, R. And then Nebula reduce damage taken, I don't know, 5, why not? Vera's the whole reason you started playing. I have like too many races I want to play as, but I don't want to like, anyway.
Come on!
I should probably like actually use my shield. That would be crazy. Oh shoot! I forgot to change my legacy. Life of pain, of ceaseless conflict and despair. I need to actually like read what this is because this doesn't go into my log and that makes me so upset. Oh no, I'm down for the count. Get out of there. Shattered sky? I don't like the sound of that, chat. I'm sorry, I can't read the chat yet. I'm too busy trying not to die. When you've experienced the jobs that replace you so underwhelming. No, it does feel underwhelming in terms of a combat thing, but it's the point of the role plays isn't the combat. It's the playing as someone else. It is literally the role play, right? I don't care that it's basic. I just think it's cool. It's great. I'm having a great time. Yeah, Malicious just said that they were like into post game or whatever, right? Oh shoot.
Lock, how are you? How is
Hi,
your
Lock.
very big veiny penis?
I can't believe that sound effect is still there. How are you doing, Lock? I hope you're doing well. Hey, what, Lane? Listen, Locke just has a sound effect that he really likes, and so every time he shows up, that's the sound effect that goes off, okay? It's not my fault. Oh, Reaper. Oh, he's playing Reaper. I didn't even notice that. Smackdown solid barrel throwing no soothing patient. I'm waiting for this to pop up. You meant to wake up early yesterday? What happened? Oh shoot.
When will you learn?
I don't know, when will I learn, chat? RNG's too tanky? Yeah, but like, I feel like that's part of the... Oh shit, oh god. Are they all aiming at me? Of course they are. Of course they aim at me. Can I get them to target RNG? I can't, like, attack them. I just have to wait. Evade using perfect deception. Oh, you mean like this? Oh, that's cool. You have 5 bunnies? No. I did not evade that properly. That's fine. Try around for my gunblade. Not close enough. I need it close, I see. I see the issue. You'll finish the thing? Hell yes. My life would be but a small price to pay. Thancred's 100% willing to give up his life. Oh shoot, no, that was the wrong... Ah, fudge, I pressed the wrong button. Shoot. This is what it feels like when the healer dies in dungeons. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Ah, shoot. Fucking supremacy. Crazy. Did I just electrocute myself? I did, of course. Uh-oh. Ah! I'm fine. I really like. So obviously my main on this character is a Lalafell. I want to make a. Well, I've got an Aura as my ult that I play on off stream. They're only in Heavenswood. I want to make a. I want to make both a Makodi and an Aura to play with friends and stuff. But like the problem with that is that's 2 other characters I have to make, and I don't know if I want to like actually make them or not. Like I don't know. Oh shoot. Oh my god. Why are you like oh shoot, I just ran into that, didn't I? Yeah, it's fine. Please don't leave. Make one with your ult. Look, I do want to see if I can, with one of my friends, I want to see if I can get them on the same like world as your free company, so I can have them be in your free company way. And if that's the case, I'll make a bundle with you. Otherwise, I'll try to convince the other one. Join us. I do want to. Like, I genuinely want to be part of, like, the free company Lay's made. It's just that my characters are already, like, they're already in other worlds, and I don't want to pay for the world transfer, you know? Like, my main NA character will probably be the one I end up, actually raiding and doing stuff with in your free company. They just won't be in your free company, if that makes sense. Give your main button NA, alt button EU, Alala, Ultimate Cody, alt. Yeah, no, my 2 characters so far are a Lalafell, which is this character on stream in Materia, so that's OCE. And then I have the Aura on NA, just not the same server as Lay's. What's that pout for, Lay? Oh, I need to do this, I'm dumb. Minphilly's last cartridge. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, did I fail? I fudged. I fudged up, chat. Fudged up. Yeah, my inner character's on your main server, but that's not the one that you're doing your thing on. So he's not falling for it. So now I'm like, what do I do? Endure. I just have to endure? Oh no. Oh no. Not an unceremonious beheading! Okay, I haven't been beheaded though, so he sucks. Imagine someone charging up an unceremonious beheading on you when you are standing on the ground and not being able to kill you. Crazy. I need to use my healing here. Yep. One last disappearing act. It's not letting me. I'd love to Thancred, but I don't have the option. Soul Deep invisibility. Severing the flow of life sustainer ether? Buy your last cartridge. On. Come on. No, stop teleporting. No, why are you thanking Minfilia for this precious gift? That sounds like you're about to die, Thancred. I just saw vital signs, like the buff vital sign or debuff or whatever, just minus. So I'm like, his vital signs are gone. He's dead. Those 2 times you got him from invisible first? Oh no, I'm well aware of that.
You would have her suffer and die. I would spare her that fate.
You see Bunny in the distance? Wait, what do you mean, Locke?
That is not for you or anyone else to decide ever again.
Wait, he just leaves? Don't tell me after all that he just fudging dips. I'm just... Please don't die, Thancred. Oh, he's bleeding so... Oh, he's so dead. No! So fair, Locke, so fair. Bunny. Bunny.
Not a single day goes by that I don't think about all that you have given me. Countless memories and moments I took for granted. Gods, you grew up so fast. But you had to, didn't you? For those you had lost. For those you could yet
He's not dead
save.
yet, Peachy! He's not dead yet!
A world teetering on the very brink of oblivion, for which you gave your everything, without hesitation. Your kindness, your compassion.
Why do you have a no swearing award? Because people redeem it and they get scammed, and it's funny to laugh at them and say they've gotten scammed. Like it's happened once this stream as well, earlier on. Someone redeemed it and I immediately said, get scammed.
One last time, with a little help. I'm so proud to have been a part of your life.
Thancred, no.
Oh, Minfilia.
What did he just say? He said something. Did you just say I'm Minfilia again? Okay. I saw his mouth move, but I didn't hear the words come out. This is where she stopped the flood. The last time I was here, I felt her presence overwhelming me. I tried to pretend it wasn't happening. But I can't turn away now. Not this time. For Thancred and the others, I have to face her. And chat, that is where I'm gonna call it a stream. In the event you leave the area, speak with the apprentice engineer and return to Nabithorin. Okay. So I can come back. 114 to the southeast, so probably around here. I know, but it's like 9:15. I know, it's 9:15. I have work tomorrow. I've already gone longer than I want. I don't want to. I know, guys. Guys. Fine. You're gonna make me freaking be tired at work. You're making me gonna be tired at work. This is all your fault. If anything happens, you're all to blame. And I expect, if I get fired, I expect you to all pay my full salary. All of you chip in, pay my full salary every year. How long is this cutscene, guys? Because I really can't go that much longer. Fudge it. I'm sure I can go an extra 15 minutes. You'll warn you of lengthy. Fudge it. You guys want me to do this? How long can a cutscene be? One fudging hour later. Fudging post Rome Reborn banquet 1 hour long cutscene. Yeah, I timed it, by the way. The banquet's an hour-long cutscene. For those of you who didn't know, now you do.
Is this...
Okay, after this cutscene, though, I will be going to bed. It's not an hour. No, it's not an hour. It's only 40 minutes. Was this the... Gonna get popcorn? Oh, this is the flood!
The flood!
I don't know why I didn't realize that we were literally at the fudging edge of the world.
The end is nigh!
Look! There's somebody up there! On top of the palace!
Minfilia? The Oracle, rather? Only 59 minutes, obviously not now. Yeah, obviously. It's the Oracle! She called upon the warriors of light? Darkness? Whoever? I'd bet.
No. Stand back.
Oh?
We shall stay the flood.
But this is what I want. It's my sacrifice to make.
Minfilia gave him a job more important.
Your time has not yet come. When all hangs in the balance, you must give them hope.
Minfilia!
He had a more important role to play. No, don't tell me yet. Don't tell me anything, Harris.
This place...
Oh my god, it's the real Minfilia. No, I'm kidding. It's not the real Minfilia. They're all real. Whatever. Look at all this yellow. Not a white. Yellow.
Ours is a meeting long overdue. Full glad am I that we may finally speak.
Chat, it's happening. It's good to see you again. She's like, I don't remember you.
My dear, sweet child. Yours is a burden none should ever be forced to bear. Such pain and suffering you have endured. Yet still you came. For this and more, I thank you.
I've lost count of the times I've almost given up. If people hadn't helped me every step of the way, I never would have made it.
Yet here you stand, resolved. Now, tell me your heart's desire.
Oh man, I could really do with like a really like expensive property. I want a mansion. As much money as I could possibly... Oh, sorry, wait, that's not what you meant. I want one true love.
To defeat the sin Sin Eaters and bring this world back from the brink. The remaining wardens have hidden themselves from us. But with the power of the Oracle,
Exactly. Say Harris, you get
I
it.
thought we might be able to find them.
Indeed you could. Their radiance would be unmistakable. But know, my child, that the power you seek will come at a price. We stand now at the crossroads. A decision must be made.
She know. I feel like she knows exactly what that price is, and she doesn't care. She wants to pay it because she wants to save the world, basically. She knows already.
'Tis only natural to be afraid, to hesitate. But for your many trials, you have grown stronger and wiser. And with the love and support of those you hold dear, you have grown to love yourself.
Look, not to like burst your bubble, Oracle Minfilia, but like literally like 30 minutes ago, she was saying that everyone hates her and she wished she wasn't alive. So I'm just saying. There was definitely some character development, but like it wasn't that long ago. Look. I'm just saying, like.
The flood has washed
Skip
away
that.
so much of this world.
Yeah, that never happened. It never happened. You're right. It never happened. Big stretch.
So many people and places.
I think my
and
arms disappeared for a
possibilities,
sec.
And all the heroes who fought to protect them. Yet here the Scions are.
Not for much
trying
longer,
so,
Peachy.
So hard to help those few of us who remain, and seeing how tirelessly they work, how completely.
I mean, I
committed
will,
they
but
are
like,
to the
don't take too
cause.
long.
I can't help but believe. But I want to do more than just watch and cheer. I want to make a difference. I want to help them like they helped me, and maybe even inspire others to do the same. Coming
This is
together,
true, Peachy, this is true.
providing for one another.
Okay.
That's the only way forward I can see. Since all of our heroes are gone, we'll just have to make heroes of ourselves.
That is a powerful line, to be honest. Since all of our heroes are gone, we'll have to make heroes for of ourselves. That's so strong.
I am a duck!
Rab, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome in.
'Tis a beautiful, wonderful dream. One we share. Though my power was all but spent in staying the flood, I prayed this final act would give hope to those who survived.
It depends on what would be the spoiler. If my follow alert was louder than expected. Look, you've heard it several times though. It's like, you know how loud it is, right?
That
Hello.
self-same hope lives on in you. It gives me comfort to know that the future is in capable hands.
Like, I've seen what the marriage ceremony... Oh, no, the inside chap on the shroud. No, you're fine there. I've seen that. I've been there. I know that. Quack, I am a duck. No, I am a duck. You haven't heard it on speaker on your phone? Ah, okay, that makes sense. But you can send that. Absolutely.
If ever you should falter, remember this. No one, however powerful, is immune to the whisperings of doubt and despair.
Okay, so the Oracle is giving her powers.
Do not give in to them. But do not deny them either. Look instead to the light within, that you may continue to serve as a beacon to others.
Goodbye, Minfilia. Goodbye, our Minfilia.
Thank you, Minfilia, for believing in us, for believing in me.
This is so sweet. This is so sad. You guys are ruining the moment with your honking and your quacking. You're ruining the moment.
No words can express my gratitude.
Yeah, so no one that looks
her safe in these tumultuous times.
like someone important from after the scene, I guess,
you are
would
a
probably be
hero
the thing.
to us both. But not even the most valiant heroes can stand alone. Only together may you change the fate of two worlds.
I'm glad you guys are having fun. There it is. Do we talk to the Lumenfilia chat or do I end the stream? Like how much longer is this gonna take now? I need to know. Cause it's I can end. Not long. Okay. Not long. You didn't mention it because I told you not to mention it, Harris. That's exactly why you didn't mention it. I said not to. Oh my god, her hair is orange. I remember speaking with Minfilia and then... Yes, bunny. Is something wrong? Your hair is orange. Oh, her eyes changed too. Not the point, Harris. Oh, look, she has gray blue, steel blue. What? I don't know what color that is. Well, yeah, I was too busy focusing on her hair color. Until now, I've walked the path she set before me, the path she set before all the Minfilias. But she's given me a new path, a new life that I can call my own. And even though she's gone, I still feel her warm, calm, and gentle. I can feel the beating heart of the world, the light that swells within it. And the Light Wardens, there's one here in Amarang. The others need to know. You don't think Thank would be angry with me, do you? Oh, she doesn't know. What Philly wanted, I'm sure he'll understand. No, there's only one way to find out. We'll say that. There's only one way to find out. Would you mind going on ahead? I'll be right behind you, I promise. I need to really quickly grab the Aether Current. Like, really quickly grab the Aether Current that's like here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I was like, where's the Aether Current? It's right there. Where's the search for Thancred? Here. Okay. We're gonna find Thancred next stream, chat. Next stream, on Wednesday, we're gonna find Thancred. I'm just gonna really quickly unlock this little part of the map. Just really quickly. Wait. Oh yeah, true. We needed the G pose. You're right. Whereabouts do you want me, Peachy? I'm coming. I didn't forget. I just delayed it slightly. Okay, where do you want me to stand, Peachy? Where do you want me? Just here? Just here? Wow, this looks so beautiful. Look at this amazing view. Next to her. Oh, the other side. Okay, sorry. Look at this amazing view. Okay. I do need to go and we're gonna find someone to raid because I need to go to bed. It is 9:30. You guys better be so grateful I stayed up for an extra half an hour for you guys. We'll go see who's live. I know, I'm sad too. Like, I'm having so much fun with this game. I never want to end a stream. Like, I never do. I never want to end the stream, but I have to because life and responsibilities and going to bed and like all the things that as an adult I have to do. Because I have a job, which I like. I can't complain about having the job. You got more streams tonight. You did. I'm so glad for you, Locke. We are gonna go say hi to... I think we're gonna say hi to Selena. Selena is a good friend of mine from university who I have known for like 5 years or something, a very long time. 5 years is a lie, like 8 years. I just cut off half the fudging years that I've known them. Selena's playing Minecraft, so go say hi to them. Give them your love and support and all that sort of stuff. Thank you everybody so much for stopping by. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I love streaming this game for you all because it's just so much fun. I'm not streaming tomorrow because I have family things, but I will be back the day after on Wednesday. So that's in like almost 45 hours. Do the math yourself. Go give something else. Oh, Locke, thank you. You're amazing. Top messages for subs, bottom messages for non-subs. If you're subs, go use the top one, and if you aren't, then use the bottom, or do whatever you want. I don't know. Go say hi to Selena. Give them all your love and support, because you guys are amazing, and I appreciate all of you for hanging out. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful rest of your day or night, or whatever time zone that you're from. And I'll catch you later for more Final Fantasy. Take care. Have fun. Goodbye. Don't die, or I'll cry, and then we'll blame it on, like, everyone. We'll blame it on everyone. If I die, or if someone dies and then I cry, it's everyone's fault equally. Okay. Goodbye, friends.